on the bottom there. Unless the first player gets those 3 sections
Oops.
to do as he wishes with.
Hey, how do I get out of a color?
Hi!
Right click your name, change color.
Hi!
Why? Why? Why?
Hi!
You can't blame him. He's that color in fucking other one. If I remember
Murky
correctly.
connected.
Murky.
Murky.
Sorry, you picked the wrong one again.
Shh. God damn it.
Why are you doing this?
You're really bad at this, sir.
Yeah, seriously, what the fuck is wrong with you?
I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to take back blue. But then I saw Will's name, I was like, fuck.
I was trying to take back blue.
He was trying to take control of the ship.
Blue is an independent dinosaur and can't take shit from no man.
Okay.
Dinosaur that don't take shit from no man.
He was trying to take control of the ship.
Like, you have control of the ship right now, totally.
I will crash this motherfucker if that's what it takes.
I mean,
I will
We're
lock
st-
you
we're
out
still-
of the cockpit.
we are
I'm
still
in the
docked.
cockpit.
We're
I
still
will
docked.
remove you from the cockpit.
Not if I seal these doors.
I will open the doors.
I have a grenade.
They're sealed.
I think you underestimate how good I am at opening doors.
With his strength, he probably could rip the door, to
Are
be
you in the
quite fair.
bathroom?
I am in the bathroom, yes. I'm in the middle of taking a shit.
Okay, cool.
I already hit go live.
So what you're saying is
Hi,
you can't
Internet.
leave the channel or mute.
What? Shut the fuck up. Yeah, fuck it, who cares? Hi, if you're watching ads on the stream, then you can blame Camp here.
Alright, cut it.
See.
Is he back yet?
He's not listening to that though, because he's British, so he's listening to this.
No, I'm playing this because he can't stop listening to it.
That's Scottish.
Close enough.
Yeah, it's close
Really
enough.
fucking ain't. Oh. I found it funny. I wasn't paying attention to what Boris Johnson had done, and Belotti linked me something he did, which was basically the most eloquently writ FU to the Scottish Parliament.
Wait, what?
Yeah, because they said, "Hey, while all this Brexit stuff's going on, can we get our independence?" No, because they made a deal when they went for Scottish independence, which was they wouldn't attempt again in this generation.
The new generation.
New generation ain't old enough to vote. So they got fucked over on that deal, didn't they?
Hey, Kino, look, I did it.
Did what?
Oh well. Yeah, you know Wolf, he's not listening to that either.
What?
Can we stop with the music?
No.
I don't want to get demonetized. I'm making like 12 cents an hour right now.
But Star. Star. We see demonetization in the distance, and I just can't help but hear this song.
Yeah.
Alright, you fuckers. While I've been indisposed in the bathroom, you decided to take full advantage, apparently. So,
Pretty much.
fuck all of you, and I wasn't listening to any of those songs. I was listening to RE Your Brains by Jonathan Coulton. Great song.
Oh, fuck no!
What, you never listened to it?
Oh, fuck no!
Did you ever play Portal?
Oh, is that the one you're talking about?
Nah, I have played Portal.
Yeah, you know the ending songs, like Still Alive and Want You Gone? They were written by him, by Jonathan Coulton.
Are you talking? Is this like the weird song from Left 4 Dead 2's Jukebox?
I think so.
No. Actually, no. Yeah, no, yeah, it was.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, what the
It
fuck?
was an Easter egg in Left 4 Dead 2, yes. I forgot about that one.
I have actually heard that song now I think about it.
Yes.
Yeah.
It is a very good song. Listening to it live is hilarious because they have to do a little, like, 4-minute thing initially to get the crowd right. Because they got to get them, they make them do, the whole eat your brains bit, and they make them all, they basically work with them to make them sound really shitty like a mob of zombies. It's so funny. Right. Anyway, who would like to recap on our previous adventure and the amount of doo-doo you guys are in?
So we found about let's say 22 capsules with the human body parts.
Not human body parts, comatose people.
There's human
I
body
mean,
parts in
it's
there.
not inaccurate. The body parts remain attached to the bodies, but
Don't worry, with the frag grenade we can change that quickly.
I don't think you want to be making salsa in the back of your ship.
Why? I see you repainted your cargo spaces. So where's the cargo?
As a hand falls from the ceiling. Oh.
Huh. I like this grotesque
I will
decorations you're doing.
consult with
Is it
my
Halloween?
colleagues who are chewing on the walls.
Yes, that song. So
Off, Snoop
yes,
Dogg.
you have 23 containers. 'Cause it was 22 with the one you found initially, if I remember correctly.
I thought you said total.
Uh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, total of 23. There was 22 other ones when you check through.
Yep.
Yep.
Yup.
And you found out these 23 containers all had life support systems. Now, they have life support systems. You're not allowed to open them because they have, a booby trap system that basically messages people that they've been opened. And you're attached to their main transporter ship, one of the big ones. You can't go anywhere.
Yep.
We've made the
You are
jump already, yeah?
You are currently in drift.
No, we're not.
Not.
Remember, I
drift.
nearly
We
stabbed
haven't
my
caught up.
legs, and Aaron Third got a nice wake up.
Oh yeah. That's
Oh
right.
yes.
That's
Oh
right.
yes.
We just
We are
came
out of
off.
drift. Yes. Sorry, I forgot we were out of drift. That's why I ended it.
You ain't got no legs.
So we are out of drift, and right, hold on. Go through.
You were coming back to warn me to strap in for the drift transfers.
Right.
I'm
So
fine.
my notes for this session were quick retcon. Reeves was in the cargo bay, and when the drift stopped, some of the cargo topples, dealing double his maximum HP as damage, outright killing him.
Oh shit.
I understand.
Oh right, yeah. You sorry, no, that was because you weren't going to be able to attend. Right, hold on. Let's get the new set. Right, got him. Anyway, back on track. Don't
So they're just going like, well,
message me saying I don't think I'm going to be able to keep playing
Yeah.
and
I
expect
didn't
me
think
not to do something about it.
Yeah, because I wasn't expecting to make it. Sorry.
Wait, were you
That's
meaning
not
for
like a
this session?
No. Just in general, because I was starting driver's
He's
ed. I thought it was Fridays.
Starting driving his head, yeah. So it was going to be every Friday, so.
Just
I
be on your
basically-
phone while you're learning to drive.
What's up?
Can't veer, fuck off.
Use your phone while you're learning to drive.
Oh yeah, herd's very useful.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so.
Wait, hold on, real quick. So I have an old piece of shit car that I don't have to use anymore, thank God. Its speedometer would sometimes break, and my mom, when we were going to get her car fixed, was driving it, and she had to drive me back home with it, except the speedometer wasn't working. So I pulled up an app on my phone, like I think it's Google Maps, and started a direction thing. It's like, oh hey, it tells me the speed right here.
Really?
Yeah, so we
Uh-huh.
actually found a use for a phone while driving.
You didn't get pulled
why
over,
am I
like.
not surprised?
Well, if he's not the one driving, who cares?
Yeah.
True.
And if I were to be the one driving, I'd just like have it in a way so I could quickly look at it. It's not as good as actually having a speedometer, but you know, details. Plus you can put directions on it.
Mm-hmm.
Aside the fact. Yeah, continue on.
Continuing on. You guys have just exited Drift. And you guys are now above the planet, still attached to the ship at the moment.
Now the question is, do I wake up?
You woke up
Yes.
I mean, I'd
When I
assume you
heard
woke
the
up from
thump against the door.
when you took like 10 G's.
I think you would have woken up when you were pushed against the wall. Just son of a
It's like outside the door you hear, Arthur, help, I can't feel
mean-
my legs.
I mean, it's a spacecraft. The beds are going to be secured in case of loss of gravity.
The beds
They're
are
going to be
secured.
crash couches.
You're
couches.
not.
No, they're going to have restraints in them in case of loss of gravity, just because of fucking. That's gonna be a thing for spaceships.
I think in the
yourself in.
ISS, you're basically strapped into a sleeping bag that's like loosely attached, so you're kind of free floating.
Yeah, but the ISS doesn't have to worry about moving, so it's going to be a full-on crash couch in a spaceship.
Eh. Yeah.
Right. So, for the time being, the carrier ship is drifting forward towards the planet at the moment, and you're starting to see the odd few ships get, detached at the front there, Wolf. The Wolf sees this. Yes.
I'm here. What are we? What am I looking for?
So you're watching other ships get detached at this time.
Yes.
Now, it's not exactly a quick process with the fair few ships that there are to make sure there's no collisions.
Watch them fly away. Watch them fly away. Someone is echoing.
Hi. Okay, never mind.
Is it you?
I'm on push to talk. Is it work? Okay.
I don't know.
After I
Right,
reattach
so-
my legs, I'm gonna go up to the cockpit.
Reattach your legs. You're gonna go up to the cockpit, okay?
It's somebody, just slide them right back into the socket. Kidding. Just get a welder.
Okay, C-3PO.
Cauterize wound.
What?
I said get a welder, and then I said that. Anyhow,
So you've gone up to the cockpit.
when I look out, do I see the planet that we're supposed to head to?
Oh yeah, you can see it.
I guess let's just wait till we are allowed to undock.
So a bit more time goes on. You can probably suspect that it's happening on both sides of the ship. So the guy who's dealing with calling the ships and saying, right, you're good to go, is probably bouncing from side to side. So blah 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 blah, time, and get to the point where blip blip blip.
I'm assuming that's the light up thing.
You
Yeah.
should answer that.
I pushed a button.
Ching. Door opens.
Spaces
rep man
the
gets
entire
facked out.
ship as everyone goes.
Fuck you.
You're gonna answer that?
It's like final
So-
words of Mumbles is "fuck you, Draylock," and then he activates his
Fuck
helmet
you,
device. He's like, "Oh wait, I'm fine."
just, I'm just imagining a little rat man being sucked down to space. Fuck you, Drayla.
Have fun with re-entry.
Like you'd survive it.
I'm strapped in. I'm not going anywhere.
You're just there at the chair like.
Anyways.
Anyway, mercenary transport buggy do.
I thought
Wait, I
it was
thought we were something
Sidewinder.
else.
Sidewinder.
Oh yeah,
Sidewinder.
you're the Sidewinder. You haven't updated this on your fucking sheet for it.
Ah, well, I will take
Too
care
late.
of that.
Too late. So, mercenary transport ship Sidewinder, you are clear to detach at this time.
Rajo. See you on the other side.
So, as
Where
as
the
you'll,
fuck did that come from?
I think he's a droid in disguise. Roger.
No, that was directed at Greylock, not God.
No God.
You're not in here. Shut up.
Yes, I am. What do you think the sound of the door opening was?
Wait, are you asking what was the exit of Drift?
No, I'm asking what that reply was.
Fuck you, I
Rojo.
do what I want.
He's hip. I don't know.
I'm gonna break your hip.
I mean, there's someone back on Terminus that wants you to break their hip, apparently. So.
Oh God, no. God, no.
God is dead, and you have killed him.
I have God.
That didn't like that was cursed.
Why am I alive?
So, as you're monitoring, the camera, you notice that the basically the locks, retract, and you are now able to demag and
Sorry,
break
what are
away.
you jointing? Sorry, why are you playing with your joint?
What?
What?
What are you doing with that joint, Star?
Oh.
I'm
that's
like,
what that was.
I don't have weed on me.
Anyways.
Unfortunate for you. I mean, what?
All right, we're gonna start making burn towards planet.
Okay. So you pull away,
We're gonna do a slow burn though.
slow burn.
Yeah.
You're trying to buy a bit of time, or
A little bit, yeah.
okay. So you're slow burning towards the planet, towards your rendezvous location. It's gonna take you probably about 20 minutes in total with the slow burn. Unless you decide to go really fucking wide
No,
as you're heading
we
down
don't want to be
towards.
obvious.
Yeah.
We got to figure out what the fuck we're gonna do if these fuckers are gonna stay here.
Mm-hmm.
So, who has ideas for what's gonna fucking happen if these fuckers don't leave?
Well, I imagine we'll lose the contract. Which I'd be rather against.
Yeah, but we can't just let them take these people
Why not?
because these are missing persons.
Are you sure?
I mean, they're right back there, so.
As far as I know, it's just life support. They could be decorative fucking bonsai trees for all I know.
Oh my god. If station security is tracking well over 30 cases of missing persons and we just so happen to find our target amidst all of these other ones, yeah,
found our
that's not a
target here?
coincidence. All fucking evidence points to these are missing persons who were not taken willingly.
So stick a tracker on them and call it a day.
We don't have one.
You have a phone.
Hold on, didn't I convert Reeves' comm?
I
Yeah,
think so.
put it on that thing.
Which, yeah, he rolled a fucking, what, 28 or some shit to fucking get it in there?
And you rolled like a 5 to see if you could find it.
Yep.
How much are we even getting for that fucking find contract anyway?
Negotiable.
And you didn't negotiate?
Negotiate when we finish the job. So I'm assuming the payout's going to be a little bit better if we actually bring the person home. Not
And
to
what if he
mention
just
station
says he only wants to pay you 50 credits?
Literally rubbing my forehead right now as I'm just sitting there just
Are you
going
just
like, he
gonna hang on
doesn't
to her then?
sing the fucking long game here. You think station security is going to be grateful for the fact that we've solved literally over 20 cases of missing persons when they couldn't get the shit done?
I mean,
We still
gratitude is great and all, but it doesn't put food in our belly.
don't. Like, you gotta remember something too. If that footage was edited, there's someone in there who's editing it.
Obviously, I'm not playing that long of a game. Jesus Christ. Reeves, you want to say anything?
No.
Reeves?
Was that him
And
making
then
the noise? I don't
Mumbles.
fucking know.
Mumbles
Okay,
looks
alright.
back at the cargo bay, and there's like a Reeves who's been like smashed by like different boxes to death.
It came true in the end! Yay! There's just a box sitting there with an arm sticking out, twitching.
Like, it's
I don't
okay!
A
I'm
growing
still
pool of
here!
crimson around it.
Yeah, he's fine.
Here, let's just give him
Yeah,
this healing serum. Where's his mouth? I'm just gonna pour it on him.
Support on.
But you can't seriously believe that they're not going to pay us for solving multiple missing persons cases when they haven't been able to get anywhere on them.
I
Did
don't
you
see us
arrange
getting
for
paid.
them to pay us if we solved it beforehand?
Yeah.
They're tracking that we're working on it.
Did you arrange for payment?
Oh, I swear to fucking God.
Which one?
Apparently not yours. Are we there yet while we've been arguing this whole time?
It's only been a very short conversation, guys.
Okay,
Yeah, it's only
I'm
been
just
like
making
5 minutes.
sure, like...
By control, I think we just managed to undock and are heading to our location now. Are we there yet?
So you're saying that I should just abandon them here?
Stick a tracker on them.
Why stick a tracker? We already have one.
The tracker is going to be short range at best, which means it will be found, which means it will be destroyed, which means they will not only know who placed the tracker, they will also move those people so that way they will never be found ever again.
Why would they know who placed it?
Because
We
we're
just
the
got
ones who
the
delivered the
boxes.
cargo.
And
We are the last stop the cargo has before it gets delivered off to, quote, their hands.
our job
Who do
wasn't
you
to
think-
inspect the crates.
Oh my god. Are you really that thick?
Yes, he is.
He's gonna kind of look down and just like, I mean, kind of.
God damn it.
I saw that one coming.
Pretty sure we all did.
Aren't there? Please tell me you have at least enough common sense to know who they're going to blame for putting a tracker on if they find it. Now, correction, when they find it.
What makes you think they'll find it?
Don't trust me?
Because at some point they're going to clean the cargo containers out. And it might be easy to hide it while the container is sealed. It will not be when they actually open the damn thing up and empty out whatever the fuck is inside, which would be our targets. So,
And at
who do
that
you
point,
think they're going
we'll
to
be
trust
paid
more?
and done. We'll be paid and gone. And at worst, they'll suspect us. They won't
At
have any
worst,
proof
they'll
that
hire
points
someone to
directly
come
at
down
us.
and kill us. We either get this right this one time, or we don't and we risk being hunted for the rest of our miserable lives. Are you prepared for that?
I mean, I think one way or another we're gonna
Something
be
tells me
haunted.
they aren't going to spend that much money on
This is
a
human
single tracker.
trafficking.
And
If they know someone knows, they will silence them.
they don't know someone. Well, I should correct myself.
We signed
They don't know
contracts.
who knows.
We signed contracts, remember? They have our names.
Yeah.
And at best, they suspect it was us. It could have been anyone on the big ship who's keyed in and is a plant. It could have been anyone before then. There's a
Yeah,
whole bunch of steps
Except
involved
all
here.
of those people have been vetted and there have been no problems beforehand until we came along.
That we know of.
I'm assuming those people are one of the most trustworthy fucking motherfuckers in that fucking company.
I
And
mean,
that's
they're
assuming they
trafficking in
don't go
humans. They're obviously
wholesale
not
and
that
murder
trustworthy.
everyone. Because if we're being honest, they might just decide to take that route where they just say, fuck everyone, we don't trust any of you, you all die.
Yeah, I don't think they had quite have the resources to do that as their step one.
It's a major corporation. They have enough money to pay for a drift ship. They have enough money to replace bodies.
As their step one.
Yeah.
And
Ship
besides,
crews are a dime
what's
a
your
dozen,
other
my man.
alternative? What's your other
Well-
alternative? We turn around and go back to the Terminus and Sublight?
We figure out some way to get out of this without them noticing because they'll never receive the cargo, which means they'll never know what happened.
Well, what's easier to notice? Your delivery ship turning around and flying back to Terminus and Sublight, or a single small transmitter on a box?
Since they only have a window of time to see us, the transmitter. They have all the time in the world to spot that transmitter.
And they have fucking active sensors on that goddamn transport.
Exactly.
In addition to the missed shipment. Oh, they could look out the window and see we turn to go the wrong way.
Which is
It would
why we
not
need to
be
fucking
hard.
play dumb until we get to figure out where the fuck it is we're going.
We already
We've
have
got
like
the
a
coordinates.
yes.
Yeah, but we don't know what's there.
Pull up Space Google Maps.
Oh my fucking god.
You've seen Will's like pull out his iPhone 40. I'm not getting reception here.
Is
Shit.
that even a thing?
It probably would be.
Yeah.
Wait, the
we'll be
iPhone
fucking-
40 or Space Google Maps?
Base Google Maps.
That's
Something
He
the
told us
equivalent,
beforehand
probably.
we can't see anything like that's at the zone. Like there's nothing there.
Well, it sounded like there's nothing there because it's the middle of the desert.
Or something, yeah.
So, like, the most that's going to be there is some cars.
Cars.
Things that are mobile. There's no infrastructure. That was my understanding of the description, anyway.
Yeah, my understanding was that there is fuck all there. Which means we do not know what we're flying into. We know where, we don't know what it is. So I'm telling you, we get one chance to do this right. We fuck up, we all die.
To be quite honest, it sounds like we all die anyway, any way you cut it.
I seriously can't tell if you're dumb enough to think that they actually care about the fucking crew members on that ship.
Sure they do. They're an investment.
A very cheap one that's very easy to replace. By the way, is I'm assuming human trafficking is illegal in fucking Terminus space, right? In Federation space or whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
Extremely illegal.
Yep.
As in
feel like that would
illegal
be
enough
like
that a company will be facing very serious charges against them. Kind of illegal.
It's enough to bring Fed forces into it and have the entire company purged if necessary.
Can I essentially just say the same thing to Canthier to let him know the gravity of the situation and what people would be willing to?
Yeah.
And if they annihilated everyone involved in the operation at the first sign of trouble, they would never have an operation.
No, they would have an extremely tight ship.
They
Which
wouldn't
is
have a
what you
ship because they
want.
blew it up.
Called plausible deniability.
That only works when you still have something to deny. When you've blown it all up, there's nothing to deny anymore.
Exactly, which means you're no longer responsible for anything anymore.
It also means you get no benefit from it, so there's no point in the company doing it.
No, there is much benefit because then they'll just start it back up again with all
Not
new
if they've
people.
blown everything up.
One second.
He fucking rolled.
I'm not going to say another word.
You can keep trying to
No,
argue that.
so like
And
he
I
literally.
am saying, you can say not say another word, but you have to do that without saying another word.
I'm sorry, like that's what I'm relaying. Is just you're just gonna see Draylock. He's just gonna lock his jaw and he's just gonna look at you like you're a fucking retard and just not say anything anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So that's it.
Okay.
I'm gonna be quiet for the rest of the
'Kay.
trip.
Okay. You can argue against my option all you want, but until you present a better one, good luck.
I think either way we're screwed because we deliver this without doing anything with the bodies. The police or the security back at home or Terminus knows that we knew where missing bodies were, and if they find out we were the ones smuggling, that comes on us. If we try and
Only if we knew about it beforehand.
told them
And
We
don't
told them.
record it.
we have it on phone call, they probably record each phone call, and they know we were. They know that we were interested in a missing person.
And
And Drelog mentioned sex trafficking, something.
Human trafficking.
Human trafficking.
kind of involved but different.
The alternative is we try to get out of this, and we may have a corporation coming after us. Or chances are we're probably going to have a corporation going after us. But if we get the feds involved, they could be a blockage between us, so... between us and the business. Or whoever the Triton Transportation.
So, are people attempting to change Drelok's mind on this? Is that what I'm hearing? Or is it the other way? You're trying to change Aaron Thur's mind?
From what I get, Aaron
It sounds
Thur
like a
wants
bit
to...
of both. Aaron
bit of-
Thur's going like, here's the option I see. Present anything else that's better. And you have yet to present any other option, let alone a better one.
For me, I'm just like trying to say trying to like just state out, like speak out loud what I think the repercussions of each action are.
Mm-hmm.
And what was Aaron Thur's option? Just leave them and take the money?
Essentially.
Yes.
If you want to assuage your conscience, then put a tracker in one of the crates and tell station security to follow the tracker.
I feel like we should probably get more than station security, more so the feds.
Whoever you want to send after the tracker, doesn't matter.
Reeves, do you have any input on this?
Fuck no.
Reeves is like,
Has
I'm not
Reeves come
dealing
up to
with
the
this,
cockpit
man.
yet?
What the fuck?
Has Reeves come up to the cockpit yet?
I don't think even. I don't know. I've just been like in the back.
Playing solitaire?
Yeah, it's. Yeah.
Playing five-finger Yahtzee?
Twiddling my thumbs.
Brexit,
Are
what's
there
our
any bodies of
ETA?
water on the planet?
Yeah.
Are there any in the path that we're taking to the target?
No.
Alright.
Yeah, Brexit, what's our ETA to the rendezvous point?
You guys are literally coming up on it in like 40 seconds.
What's the terrain?
Dry, kind of arid, kind of like a desert. There is the patches of like, the odd bit of greenery, but it is very somewhat deserty climate and terrain.
What do we see around us? Like buildings, structures, anything?
Out here, no. So you do see a ship on the deck.
Is it landed?
Oh, it is landed, but it is.
What
You
is
have
it?
to run scans. Well, a little bit bigger than yours, and it's not designed for cargo hauling from first inspection. I literally had a 20-minute timer running the entire time you guys have been having this conversation, waiting for you to come in.
The sensor station is offset from the piloting seat, yeah?
Yes.
Aranthur's going to lean over, select it, and ping their transponder. Not initiate a call, but just pull up their transponder details.
You ping it.
Mm-hmm.
The ship. It's classified as a pirate ship.
Well,
Oh shit.
hey Draylock, what's the contract say about pirates taking the cargo?
Oh fuck.
That's not an answer.
Wolf?
If you aren't going to answer, I'm going to remove you from that seat.
Man the weapon stations.
Okay, go man the weapon stations.
At this point, he's now going to pull out a frag grenade, put his thumb through the pin, and he's going to look Aranthur dead in the face and say, "Man the fucking weapon stations, or I will kill all of us."
That's not very friendly.
I've seen how you fly. You're liable to do that anyway. Ooh.
Actually, you haven't.
Dang.
I'm pretty sure that kind of have.
Nope, wasn't canon.
Wasn't canon. Never happened in the timeline.
What do we have?
Yeah,
a
just
turret?
so the rest of the party knows what happened, I rolled a nat 1 on what he's deciding to do. If one of you guys want to make a charisma save to dissuade him, you're welcome to try.
I'm probably we don't know what's going on in there. So
We really don't have time for this on a landing approach.
No, we don't.
What you guys gonna do?
I'm going to bring down the ship facing towards the
I
other
kicked the
ship.
afterburners.
But what I'm going to do is when I land, I'm going to literally put our ship so it's on the ground facing where their engine deck should be.
No, before you even do that, I'm kicking the afterburners around you.
Are you
What?
seriously doing this?
Yes, because you haven't explained what the fuck you're doing. Landing next to a pirate ship seems like a bad idea to me.
You do know these are the coordinates, right?
And those are pirates who apparently compromised the coordinates. So let's go.
Hey Draylock, I think this is your excuse out, maybe.
There's no way we're running it in atmosphere.
Well, it's a good thing this isn't an atmosphere ship.
We aren't outrunning them in atmosphere either.
Like I said, it's a good thing this isn't an atmosphere ship. And they're landed.
Y'all better man the fucking weapon systems. Gonna yank sharply back on the stick, bringing us back up above into the air. What's our best escape vector?
I'm gonna go man the turret,
Up.
by the way.
Up is our best escape vector.
So you guys are going for the escape, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, since
Well-
Jackass wanted to hit the afterburners.
So these guys are on the deck. Literally, you could say anyway is your best escape vector at this point in time.
But up is the fastest way out of the atmosphere.
Correct.
In that case, we're going to not only go up, but we're going to angle towards their ass end, which means they're going to have to turn the fuck around before they start chasing us.
Okay. So, as you guys do this, and you start bailing, no one ran a scan on that ship, did they? Other than getting its pin code.
Is that transport
Mm.
still in system?
Yes, the transport is still in system, heading to where it needed to go.
Going to hail it over open comms.
Going to hail the transport over OpenCom.
Yes.
Okay.
Is the channel open?
It's open
What would
comms.
you
You don't
believe?
really need a channel.
Well, is the connection there though?
Yeah, the connection's there. Yeah, you connected.
Okay. This is the mercenary transport sidewinder. We have currently located a pirate IFF, which has not identified itself. In the AO, we are currently making a burn for atmosphere, requesting assistance with unidentified ship.
Which the response you get is your coordinates were and he gives you the coordinates because I don't have the
Right.
coordinates of this
Right,
planet
right,
because I
right.
haven't. Because imagine trying to build the coordinates of an entire world for every
Right. Yeah.
world.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
This is correct. We found the pirate ship at the coordinates. We believe the landing zone is compromised.
You will turn around and land.
Understood.
We will abide by the terms of the contract. Contract didn't say shit about pirates.
That you'll be delivering cargo to a location. They will be picking up from the location.
It didn't say shit about getting captured by pirates either.
Then they'll be there for the pickup. So.
All right.
And
Turning the ship around because we have to play along.
cut to the comm.
Fuck that.
So do you want to try to outrun the ship that probably has a better thrust to weight ratio than we do, also has help in the system, and you want to do so without actually trying to do anything that might slow them down, i.e. what I was attempting to do?
What? Land? That's not going to slow them down any.
Not unless we hit their engine deck first, retard.
You're the one who wanted to land next to a pirate ship.
Behind them, next to their engines, so we can do something to slow them down. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my fucking mouth?
And if someone lands like that for you, with their weapons pointed at your engines, you think you aren't going to turn the weapons on them?
They don't know what we're about to do. They think we're mercenaries who are just doing their job. Shut up and man the fucking weapon stations.
It doesn't matter what they think we're about to do. They can see us as we do it.
Their shields are fucking down right now. They are in a landed state. That means most likely most of their defensive systems are offline. This gives us a chance to strike first and give us an opening to get the fuck out of here.
Their defensive systems are offline, so are their engines.
Yeah, and what happens when you turn on damaged engines?
Doesn't matter because it takes too long before we're gone.
Brexit, what's the startup time of a ship of their class?
Depending on the crew, and how in good nick it is. Possibly 2 minutes in best condition. Not best
The fuck
conditions.
kind
Looking
of ship is this?
looking at 5. It's
A
the
cold
technology,
start?
man. Oh yeah, most ships are cold
It's
start.
it's not a fucking automobile engine. A
Most ships are
carrier
cold
engine
start.
takes at minimum fucking from a hot start takes about 20-30 minutes.
The bigger ships require a longer time, but they're usually in constant
Like-
motion. They don't really dock.
I mean, like
Whereas,
a real life carrier.
yeah, but you also got to think you're probably not burning diesel
Compared to carrier
or
isn't diesel
nuclear.
either.
These reactors are probably a little different and more advanced. Got to think of that as well. These are, a few thousand years from our current time.
They're also a lot higher fucking power. So you have to do that carefully.
Why do you think
More
I'm trying to get
complex.
the first strike on them while their shields are down?
By the way, while we're heading back, you may want to scan that ship, as Brexit said.
Yeah, get right on it, rat. And once you're done, man the fucking weapon systems.
I meant the turret.
Oh, you're actually in the turret. Thank you
Yeah,
for
he
actually
right
being
up to
one
the
of the
turret.
only people listening.
You right up to the
That was an
turret.
out of character.
Can I do a scan right quick as we're flying?
Yes, you can.
All right. What do I roll?
So that would probably be. Oh god.
Science officer. Actions.
Well, I wouldn't say you're in combat at the moment, so.
Well, it's the same thing. At the very least, it'll tell you what skill you're using.
Yeah.
Where the fuck is spaceship stuff? Land movement.
Is it perception or physical science, engineering? What?
I think it's gonna be computers, but I'm not sure yet.
Probably is computers.
That's my worst one.
Navigation, rounds and phases. Is it in Helm?
Science officer.
Also, during this phase, any character taking on the role of science officer can use the starship systems to scan vessels and target foes. Okay, so we need science officer actions. Wherever the fuck that is.
So
You're
it's
gonna have to
helm.
open up the book.
The next. Any character taking the role of science officer can use the ship system to scan vessels or target foes. Science officers must act immediately before or after the ship's pilot, but they can jointly decide the order they act.
Starship Combat 316.
Yeah, I've already got there.
What's Reeves have for piloting?
You guys didn't want to let me pilot, even though I have.
Yeah, I
Have a
know. We're
9.
putting you on a gun.
Scan
I'd
helm
assume-
phase.
Yeah, in the helm phase, there's the pilot, but I'm assuming that it would be computers, seeing as using the ship system, not giving me
Crew actions. Engineer actions.
Reeves, I'm going to tell you to mount the forward-facing laser
Science
cannons.
officer actions. There it is.
All right,
Actually,
Scan is.
mount the torpedoes.
You must
Torpedoes,
attempt a
alright.
computer's check, applying any modifiers from the starship sensors. You can attempt this check untrained. DC for this check is equal to 10 plus the tier of the starship being scanned, plus its bonus from defensive countermeasures. If you succeed, you learn the first unknown piece of information on the following list. For every 5 by which you exceed the check, you learn another unknown piece. And the first one being living crew complement and ship classification, size, speed, and maneuverability. That's the first tier. Second tier is defenses, then weapons, then load, and other. In that order.
turns out that if Reeves is the gunner, then he has control of both weapons.
In the front, he can do that.
Yeah.
Oh.
He can fire both, but but it's like
Penalty if he tries to control
it's
the
like
turret.
yeah,
ones, I
like
think.
full action, whatever the move is called, but it's like -4.
Oh.
You can also
All right.
broadside, which
We don't have any broadside weapons. We only have forward facing.
Broadside
Turret.
is all of the weapons mounted in one arc, including turret.
Oh.
Yeah.
But
Which.
that's at 6th level, which we aren't.
Yeah.
Anyway,
So roll of computers.
roll the computers.
That is a 13 plus 3 is 16.
16.
Yep. Main thing I'm trying to discern is the ship powered down?
It is
Or
not powered
what
down.
system? What?
It is
not.
running hot. And from even this basic scan, you can probably assume that it was running hot prior to you getting there.
All right. Aaron 3, you still want to try and make a run for it? Because they can not only outrun us,
I
they're
did.
already
You've
started
already
up.
turned us around, though.
Outrun it. It would have caught you.
Man the
Would've
weapon
tried.
stations, sir.
Reeves is.
Man the front one, there's still a second one.
There is.
Technically, you can
There it
have
is.
2 gunners.
One
We've
for
got
each weapon
multiple
system,
weapons.
yes.
What do you say, Kentha?
I'm just trying to pull up the weapons. Okay, there it is. And a big ass bunch of question marks.
What about a big ass bunch of question marks?
Ah, I think roll 20
Alright.
just crashed for me.
Did it?
Oh, wait, nope, there it goes.
These sheets are laggy.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think Roll20 server is having a bit of a fit. So.
Maybe. The sheets themselves are laggy. I do know that. But yeah. What do you say? All right. Well, at least you know the words if you don't know the tones. And
So.
there's just because I guess say fuck it. We've been pulled into this already. I get at this point and man the turret.
Just wait for my go.
So as you guys
Turret.
are now all sorting your positions and you're heading back
Oh, wait,
towards
we don't have a turret?
No, I'm in the
Good.
turret.
the little rat boys in the turret.
Unless you want to take it from me so I could get ready for engineering. In case we do.
I'm just imagining now Arthur not realizing the fucking rat boys up there, just sort of gets up there and just sort of sits in the seat while you're just from behind.
Not like this.
I don't want to die like this. So anyway, so you guys are swapping or whatever.
So I'm gonna try and land us again towards their ass end. I'm gonna try and bring us right up along the ass end of their ship, like right next to their engine deck, and make it look like I'm coming in for a landing.
So as you've come back and as you start coming in, you get a
Pressing the button to open up comms.
Land where we tell you. As you can see,
Okay, Ukato.
probes start to flash a landing zone that they are requesting you to land in.
Brilliant.
Yeah, they are not happy that you decided to vertical as you got close.
Thanks, Aaron. There.
I mean,
Anyways,
when you're
what did he specifically say again? I didn't quite catch most of that.
it was basically along the lines of land where we tell you, and they have like a landing zone set up with strobes to, like, well, not strobe,
Lights, flares,
yeah,
shit like that. All right.
yeah, something you could see.
I'm gonna respond back to the comms. Roger that. Apologies for the initial confusion. We weren't aware that your IFF would be set up the way it was. Circling for a landing now.
As on is cut.
All right. So as we're making our approach, can we get something to kind of show where we are in relation
So
and what the terrain around them looks like?
I'm slightly off angle. Perfect. So the area they have marked out for you to land is basically there's like light here, a light here, and then there's some further up here that are off the thing. They want you to land in this sort of where they've cordoned it off. And over here, oh god, I got to not playing nice. This entire area is part of their ship.
What's the size of the classification?
There.
It's bigger than you.
That is not very descriptive.
It's not ridiculously bigger in terms of like tonnage and everything. It's more of it's elongate. It's kind of long and not as fat.
Like
So
a sidebar.
realistically, yeah. So what you got to think is obviously compared to you guys, your ship is kind of big. Walk around it, there's space for cargo. You got 3 whole entire cargo bays plus your personal rooming. That would have been another complete different section.
Do I get
But
anything else from that scan other than their systems are running hot? That
the
they're
systems are running
essentially
hot. You did notice that there are life signs aboard, as you would expect there are.
what size class is their ship?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
It's shit. So their ship is on the low end of large. So it is bigger than you.
Trying to figure out where the fucking Starfinder book is for.
294.
Huh?
Oh, you're looking for
So-
the book itself.
Yeah, the book itself.
Your ship is probably along the lines of 250. lengthwise, but most of your ships going off the map,
Right.
and you're probably 125 tons. Their ship is sitting probably at 400 length with about 220 tons, so bigger. And she's not, from just visual like looking at it, she's not lightly armed. She is got more guns than you do.
Is there an opening across from where they're?
So your ship sort of has the you have the umbilical into your bay below,
Yeah.
but you mainly have like a back ramp, right?
Right.
They've got a side ramp on theirs. So they literally have a door that is
I'm hearing there's a chance.
No.
No.
their ramp's sort of like there, that midsection.
How big?
Big
You
enough
see
for a
the
bunch of
blue.
people.
Is the ramp open?
Yeah.
What's our approach vector?
With the angle you barreled off from, you're
Yeah,
coming
that we're
over them
coming
at
back
this
in
point
now.
in time.
I'm sorry.
Coming over them.
So we're flying like which way are we going from?
You're coming this way.
Directly at them?
Directly at them from the other side, but
Oh, from the other side. Okay.
yeah.
All right. In that case, I am going to start a banking turn since we're going right over them. I'm going to start a banking turn first off there. Well, actually, just so that way they get a little bit more trust in us. I'm going to start a banking turn to make it look as if I'm coming in for a landing on their, so it'll be their bow. So I'll be going around this way. So I can come back around, essentially circle back around, and then come in for a proper landing.
So you're gonna be facing them.
Yeah?
That's what you're saying?
Yeah.
So are you hitting the deck? Or are you
No,
just sort of
no. I'm coming in as like right now, it's a real lazy, very calm, very standard, like, so you know, like when the like a jetliner fucking does its final approach and it's getting ready for the turn as it's waiting for a slot to come in.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing, is I'm setting up my approach by doing a turn around the bow of their ship, because I don't want to risk hitting the top of their ship or anything like that when I come in for my approach. So that way, very, very smooth, very lazy landing. Because at this point, I've also cut the burners. We're going at about quarter power right now because I'm trying to trade altitude for. I'm trying to dump speed and altitude at the same time.
Yep.
So again, very standard approach maneuver. And I'm trying to do this in an as calm and collected manner as possible, so that way they're sitting there going like, okay, these guys are just coming in for a landing.
So as you sort of start this maneuver, I'm assuming that you're keeping a track on where their ship is, yeah?
Yeah.
Their guns are pointed at you. They're not entirely trusting.
Which I figured.
You know, you just tried to fucking cut and run, so yeah.
And there. All
You
right.
keep muttering under your breath. No one's around to hear it.
He does that a lot. So we're coming in, we're making our approach. And I am going to start our final from this point here. And just get the nose up so that way I'm finally like dumping the last bits of our speed. And, you know, coming in for a real soft landing. And I'm going to flip the intercom on. You can use torpedoes in atmosphere, right?
You can. There'll be a shockwave.
Okay,
They aren't nukes.
that's fine.
I mean, they're designed to be, used in space, but
Right.
they cause a shockwave like any explosion.
So as we're coming in, I'm opening intercom to Reeves and Arenther, and I'm going to speak very calmly. You think you can make a shot inside the loading bay?
At this range, easily, but I don't think we're here to blow through cargo doors.
Yes, I don't
The
think
doors
we're
are
here to shoot.
open. Can you get a shot inside and hope and pray to God that you hit something?
But
Now-
we'll hit something. It'll be the back wall, but we'll hit something.
Now, as you're here and as you're discussing this, as you come in for a landing, you in the pilot seat there, you do see milling about out here. Of your own.
Fucking hell. Do they have an insignia I can see?
You'd have to roll a perception for that.
All right.
And the starship scanners on them.
Irradiate the poor
brains.
bastard in his fucking scales.
Just like one after the other starts dropping. It's like, what the fuck? Oh!
So that's a 16 plus a 6 is a 22.
You do notice on their very low end sort of equipment that they're wearing, well, low end. It's well kept. There is pride in their in their outfits. It's the Vesk military symbol.
What the fuck?
Whoa.
Are their uniforms matching the color pattern of Vesk military, or are they just kind of random?
And
Was
each
that
one
a
of
yep
them,
or a nope?
that is a yep, and they are each uniform.
What?
I'm gonna immediately tell fucking both Reeves and Arenther, stand down, stand down.
Don't forget I'm also on the
Alrighty.
turret.
Arenther's on the turret. You're manning the engineer, remember? Or did you
Whatever.
not actually swap out with him?
I guess I swapped out with him.
So you did or you didn't?
I did. So
Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
in the turret.
Would you make up your fucking mind?
Fuck you.
Not you.
All right. I'm gonna touch us down.
Okay.
Oh.
So touchdown and sort of see clearly into the hangar bay now. A bit more. There are more guys just sort of milling and roaming about inside the hangar bay. well, not the hangar bay, the cargo bay. They're just sort of roaming up and
Are
down
we
it.
below
You
their
know.
guns?
Easy to rush
got-
and fight it.
They got the turrets. The turrets they have do have their guns still fixed on you.
So we're still inside there. We're not
Yes.
below their firing arcs.
You are not below their fire.
Brilliant. We don't have a choice then.
You're the one who brought us back.
We would have died if we'd stayed with you.
What do you mean stayed? My plan was to leave.
My plan was to leave at regular sublight.
Yeah, that option.
Take off while they're still trying to figure out what the fuck's happening. Go dark.
We would have just been told to go back.
Only if we acknowledge the comm.
Yeah, then we'll just get blasted out of the sky, you know?
Like I said, go dark.
This isn't a fucking sub.
Space is, like, out of character. Space is fucking big. If they don't know
Space-
where you are, they
Space
can't find
is
you.
big, but they
They
are
have to be
tracking
in the
us.
area. Not from the
Like-
fucking planet, they're not.
Yes, they were.
But you also gotta remember that transport's probably still out in orbit.
Yeah.
And the transport can go fuck itself.
It's gonna say the same to us with all its guns.
They're
With
not
bigger
going to send
guns.
a bulk carrier after us.
Which
They'll
could still
they'll
outrun
just
us.
fly within
It's
like
a bulk carrier. They're not going to
With a
send it
drift
after
drive.
another ship. I don't care if it's got a ship drive. They're not going to send it after another ship.
they
Its
probably have.
purpose is not to chase ships.
It's also probably has some fighter that will chase us.
Whatever. We've already landed. Fucking nothing we can really do at this point. I'm gonna step out of the cockpit and fucking exit the ship. Because I'm really curious as to what the fuck the Vesk military is doing under a pirate flag.
So you have the cargo ramp at the back, or you have the side ramp, which is literally for personnel.
I'm taking the side ramp.
Taking the side ramp.
Yep. Telling Mumbles to seal the ship until I tell him not to.
I go and seal the ship once he's out.
Seal.
What?
Of course, the rat's stealing shit.
I said seal.
I heard steal.
I'm still in the
heard
ship,
seal.
motherfucker. No.
I overheard steel as well, so I'm going to the cockpit.
Rat boy stole my ship.
I'm concerned, not saying anything here about engineering. Oh,
So you
never
were
mind.
walking out, yeah.
Yeah, walking out.
So you're walking out. You start, getting closer. Then this guy over here looks at you, raises a hand indicating for you to stop.
Alright, I stop.
And then he activates his comm. Captain. And you can understand. He is talking in Vest, so you can understand this.
Yeah.
Not exactly being quiet about it.
Would I have
One
made
of
up
them
to
has stepped off board. Around.
Would I have made it to the cockpit at this point?
You can be in the cockpit if you like. Are you looking out over the situation? Like,
Like
Huh.
sitting down in the pilot's chair, however fuck uncomfortable it is, and pulling
like-
up the external audio.
You can be doing that if you like.
I'm gonna casually yell over at the Vesk and let him know, like, I just came out here to make sure that once we give you the cargo, you're not gonna fucking obliterate us.
He looks at
yes,
you.
because that's the way to fucking. But make sure of that.
He looks at you.
Yes, pirates. You're not going to shoot us, right? Yeah, we will.
And
Yep, you're trustworthy. Panther's muttering all this under his breath.
so, you know,
You just
he-
like hear
he-
mumbles
he-
like say, "What are you talking
he looks
about?"
at you, and he doesn't really say anything. Like, he makes a noise. He doesn't say anything. He just goes, that sort of reptilian, and it's a sign of annoyance. Being one yourself. And a few minutes go by as you're basically just not being responded to in any way other than the annoyed noise. And Captain steps off the ship, walks down. Which he's looking at you, and he is a captain. His equipment is better. You do notice he is packing an artillery laser as well.
Bet.
And he's looking at you, and he goes, "I'm not pleased by that stunt you tried to pull." And I will say this about this captain. As a Vesk, you know average Vesk heights. This guy's bigger than a regular Vesk. Like, you could suspect that this guy, he's got to where he is for many a reason.
Yeah, not exactly my fault that happened. We kind of have some upstarts in this ship.
Yes, one of them is currently standing outside.
Just hearing the
Getting
comments
some
from Aaron.
massive shade going around.
Well, I'm not sure of your crew compliments, but you should keep them in better line.
Honestly, they're just a bunch of, well, lesser beings, so I can't really expect Vesk fucking discipline out of any of them. Can I ask what the Vesk military is doing here and under a pirate flag? Because you kind of scared him.
He then
Was
walks
you
closer
kind
to
of
you.
scared him in character or out?
Not like in character.
So he literally approaches you. He's now like right up in front of you. Puts one of his massive hands on your shoulder, and you're having to look up at him. The Vesk military is not here. Insinuating, air quotes.
Really shit at this undercover thing.
Oh, you're talking to another Vesk.
They're walking outside in uniform.
Yeah, but
That's like me dressing up in full dress blues, going to a place saying the U.S. Navy isn't here.
Hey Brexit, did the
Yeah.
audio bit capture that?
yes,
You hooked into the systems and listening in?
Yeah,
mean,
I
it
hope
came
you're
up to
recording, Aaron Thur.
Hmm?
I hope you're recording that.
Not particularly. Unless the ship's doing it automatically.
Oh my fucking god.
Aaron Thur's more worried about whether he's gonna need to annihilate people.
I'm just gonna flip like with my comm unit hooked into this. Just click on recording now. He has a sudden inspiration to do so.
So Ratman
that-
Mumbles is recording this.
Mm-hmm.
How much of it did he catch?
Sounds like you just started.
Yeah.
No. I have shadow play.
Fuck you, cheeky prick.
All right then. In that case, we'll just hand it off to you. I have your word that my crew members will not be harmed after the transaction is complete.
Of course, as long as they don't
Poor
start
choice
something.
of words.
About the most I can expect from you. I'll begin offloading.
Brilliant. And at this point, he makes a whistle noise. And coming off the ship is not Morvesk. It's other races. They have clear indications and markings of being beaten, tortured. They have collars round their necks.
Dope.
And one of them sort of stumbles a little too close to one of the best groups. And as he gets too close, he is violently smacked and is actually sent a good few feet across.
God damn it. Okay. What's that? I'll just
Don't worry about that.
okay.
Intelligence gathering has increased. So, by other races, you like talking of all the rainbow?
Wait a minute.
Human, Yoshiki, Shunta, elf, half-elf,
Brexit.
half-orc, dwarf.
Our ship has a black box, doesn't it?
Smart motherfucker. If
It would
planes,
record
Yeah,
a black box records cockpit audio
Yeah.
and sensor information. It wouldn't record conversations.
guess what's
Yeah.
probably
Record
being
sensor
played.
information.
Guess what's being
So
reported through the.
you'd have images probably, but no audio.
But what's being played
Yeah,
through the
what
cockpit?
sensor information is being directed to the cockpit right now?
I assume not the hailing system.
You're listening in on the cockpit, right?
Hey Brexit, can I get into that part of the ship and potentially pull the logs from that?
And if he fucking gets, if he tries to access it through the cockpit, but he has to know to do that.
Yeah, it is possible.
So, since the black box records it, we'll be dealing with that later. God fucking damn it. Alright. Anyways, while all this is happening, Greylock's just gonna kind of shake his head at the dude being a little overzealous with one of the servant races. And he's gonna head back to the ship and radio Mumbles to
Steal
unseal
the
it
ship?
and
Got it.
Alright, start firing. Okay. Quick.
Unseal the
Fire
ship
the torpedo.
and to drop the cargo ramp.
I do so.
I'm assuming these people are here to unload the cargo.
Of course.
All right then. Sure they don't break anything. I'm just going to turn around and head back towards the cargo ramp to oversee the offloading of cargo.
And while this is happening, one of the two squad dudes follows the guys back. So at the back of your ship, you got two of these vest guys basically overseeing this lot moving all the freights.
Do we recognize any of the people that are in the slave group that they just brought out?
I don't think you got the full records, did you, of missing people, did you?
Nope, just a number.
That's a number.
Just a
Awesome.
no.
number,
But we do know.
and we have the records on the one chick that we're trying to find.
She's anywhere she'd be in the cargo hold, not in this group.
More than likely. But you never know. Is that a perception check or no?
Yeah, be perception.
Damn. Only a 17. Fuck.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, 11 plus 6, so yeah, no.
No, I'm saying, yeah, no, and you don't recognize anyone at all.
17 isn't terrible.
No, it's not.
Yeah, like the
Not for the
default.
DC, I'm assuming. Yeah.
With
To look
the
at
the
people
DC
that are
was not
walking
high.
next to you,
Oh,
Yeah, the DC was not high.
like
but the
you
sheer
aren't trying
number.
to spot whether they have a hidden knife shoved up their asshole. You're just like you're trying to look at people who aren't trying to hide their face and see whether you recognize their face, and they're like 5 feet away. DC's probably about the same as when you bump into someone in the party and they say hi.
Hi.
I figured it'd be higher because of the crowd, but whatever.
No.
Alright, how long does it take?
So with them unloading the cargo and walking it back to the ship, it's going to take about 20 minutes in total. And just every now and again throughout this time, the odd when someone, stumbles, falls over, one of the guys that came out of the ship, gets immediate, like, beating from one of the best, forced to get back up and carry on.
Mumbles, you're recording everything, right?
I'm probably sitting back there with my audio recording, both comm and nearby audio. So
Are you asking that in character or out?
Yeah, out of character. It's, I was
you
just
probably
making
like
sure.
see me in the in the cargo bay door, just watching and seeing if things going by. Kind of. He doesn't really show it on his face, but there is a little bit of if you look closely into his face, you'll see a little bit of disgust because he's dealt with this before, but it's something he still doesn't like.
Rat.
Happened to the rat. There are some of your people down there as well, rat boy.
That's also why he's disgusted.
So you guys are just allowing this to happen, yeah?
Not much we can do.
Yeah.
If we do anything, we get blasted to Kingdom Come.
Yep.
So 20 minutes go by. You guys watching this. And all the cargo and all of the slaves are now back aboard the best ship. Turning back. Where are you, Garlock? Are you back on the ship?
Who?
Garlock.
I mean, I was sitting by the loading ramp. So the moment those two guys leave, I'm just gonna kind of follow them out till the edge of the ship, just to make sure that nobody's like setting anything up in front of the ship to fucking annihilate us.
So, as you guys are now, rest of you are on the ship still. Garlock, you've gone to the front of the ship now.
Yeah.
Captain is, not looking at you. He's looking at his other guys, going,
So
"Get ready for takeoff."
I'll be right about here.
As he turns back round. You. Thank you for giving us our delivery.
Yep. Thanks for not slitting our throats.
It would be improper to do that tomorrow.
Nice to know some Vesks still have their honor left.
All in the scaled brethren do. As he takes his turn to leave.
Then I'm gonna turn around and head back into the ship.
So as you guys get back onto the ship, where are you heading, Dralock? Are you heading back to the cockpit, or
Do I see Mumbles on the way in?
where is Mumbles?
Probably up to the cockpit to see what's going on.
If you're heading to the cockpit, yes.
Because he's not.
General direction that I'm going, which is...
I'm in the cockpit.
Okay, well then I'm probably gonna see him as soon as I enter the cockpit, and I'm gonna look Mumbles directly in the face and be like, "Tell me you got all of that."
Not all of it, but I believe the ship I may be able to recover some of the logs from the ship.
Access the black box now.
Right, so I'm gonna go access the black box and save copies.
And then I'm gonna
to
look
my...
Aaron Third dead in the face and be like, "Thanks for nearly getting us killed."
I'm in the cockpit.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're at.
I'm in the cockpit. I
With
just
you.
walked in and told Mumbles to fucking access the black box. So again,
You're the one who couldn't make up your goddamn
an
mind.
engineering check. DC is going to be 18.
oh come on, you got this in the bag.
Yeah, Starf, you seriously.
This is an 8 and up. Come on.
I got a 17.
Natural or
I got 7.
motherfucker?
Can I try
Wait.
again?
Wait,
So-
he can just take a 10. He can just take 10.
Yeah.
Rolled it.
What put?
Are there any negative effects for failing?
So, as you went rooting around to get to the black box,
Wait, wouldn't I be able to get this from the systems itself?
well, as you tell,
No.
but
God damn it.
well, you said you were going to retrieve it from the black box, so I assumed you went straight for the black box itself. So,
No, I thought like black box would just be like a set, like a backup hard drive. The ship would have the main logs on it.
the ship, the black box passively records everything. Unless you're making something that was recorded in the cockpit, it doesn't really log it in the ship.
Ah, shit. Okay.
seeing as you were going for the black box.
Yeah.
So as you attempt to get in and access it, you're pulling the bits out of the way and everything. As you get there, and as you're trying to get to the right port, you get a zap as one of your fingers with your little claw on the end has nicked a wire.
God damn it. Should have just taken 10.
So you obviously, you do the whole thing of you just been zapped. What's the first thing your body reaction is? It's and jumps, bang, ow, you hit your head.
Now he's sleeping forever.
Just everyone just hears. As he pulls himself out from his little crawl, from where he was doing the crawl in, just holding his head.
God damn it.
Can I take 10 and take special care and try again?
Taking 10. Won't
Gives him
succeed.
What?
DC went up.
DC doesn't go up if he takes 10.
You attempted that check once and nicked
Oh.
something.
God damn it.
So
What's
now he's even more cautious as to what he's going to do. So taking 10, not going to work.
What if he
What's
takes
the
20?
DC now? Oh, I guess I could try take 20 and try get on my way back. Once we're out of orbit. And back on the, whatever the fuck it is, transport.
We're not getting back on the transport, are we?
So
We have to get back somehow.
while
Or
this is
We're
all
going
happening,
to sublight back.
while this is all
At least
happening,
that's what I figured.
you hear a roar of engines as the Vesk pirate ship starts to take off. And immediately starts to turn its main gun. No, it just takes off and goes.
Fire the
It doesn't.
torpedoes!
It just goes. And it's gone. It was not sticking around.
All right. Well,
Wait, so can I put on like some electrical gloves and negate some of the DC?
You negate some of the electric.
I mean, there are like gloves that protect you from electricity.
You have any?
don't you have an engineering kit?
Yeah.
Doesn't that
Also-
give you a bonus to engineering checks?
Also, our airtight armor, wouldn't that protect us?
Just. God damn it.
Yeah, but I can't have as much fun if your armor protects you from everything. So,
It also isn't electric. It's not electrically grounded,
yeah, it's
Yeah.
not
or
electrically grounded.
it's not non-conductive rather, because it's not meant to protect against digging around in exposed electrical. It's meant to protect against things like weapons.
Vacuum. And to protect against, weapons and the vacuum of space for a limited time.
Because, for example, your jeans are actually okay-ish knife protection comparatively.
Yeah.
However, you can absolutely get zapped through them. I know, because I've been zapped through them.
Please don't tell me it was your nuts.
No, I was handling exposed electrical, and as long as you aren't grounded, you're safe to do that. That's for up to a certain voltage.
It just passes.
And I had my jeans on and was kneeling on the stone floor.
Oh,
Like, okay,
boy.
stone's not a conductor. Jeans between me and it should be fine. Grab the wire.
And Canthe never made that mistake again.
It was only 120. I
So,
have been hit with 240, and that's not fun.
oh, I bet it's not. I've never been
450 is worse, but you don't really run into that.
Anyway. What are we doing, gents?
Can the ship take off?
Yeah. Black box is primarily a recording device.
Right. I'm just
Mhm.
making sure that he didn't fuck anything else up.
No, he nicked one of the wires that was connected to the black box. It's mainly that.
Can I use my electrician skill to put that back in? A profession?
Oh yeah, you actually made a profession, didn't you?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can attempt it. You can attempt to repair it. Not that you've disconnected it, you've nicked it. So
Okay.
basically what happened is you went through the protective coating of the cables and cut through some of them.
Well, since Aaron Thur seems like he's more than comfortable in the pilot's chair, I'm just gonna walk out and head back to my room because I am thoroughly pissed off right now.
Why? What's wrong?
I know exactly why he's pissed off right now.
Mm-hmm. Has that other ship left site yet?
Oh, it's gone.
Okay.
It was not waiting around.
Then at that point, I'm going to take us off.
Okay. So you go through the whole taking off bit. Did you let the engines, turn the engines off when you landed? I'm assuming you did.
Yeah.
So, a few minutes as you get everything booted up, engines. Basically, it's more of you're booting up the systems rather than the primary engine. The engines are very quickly ignite and just you can go. More of routing the power without causing an explosion. Doesn't take too long with the system. So you're up.
Up as in the air, or up as in my turn?
You're up as in the air.
Okay. The question is, do we trust them to get... Excuse me. And now the question is, do we trust them to jump us back?
That is the question.
How long is it, sublight?
It would be a few days.
Yeah. I got enough time and food.
Um, so as you guys are, I assume you're going for orbit, yeah?
Yeah.
Are you passively scanning everything or what?
Um, Panther's got 360 passives on.
So as you
I guess it's throwing a couple active pings. Just to be
So-
sure the space is clear, because pirate flag has them a little jumpy still.
So as you're coming out, you do notice there is a congregation of ships. Now, think of this more like as an ATC sort of thing, because of the active. See the pings, and they pop up as dots of and they come up as varying size, and it shows you some of them that have like ID codes. Only a few. These ones are the ships that you traveled with, and they're sort of congregating around an area, not moving towards you. They're just sort of waiting. You can probably assume why.
Wait. Are you like? It sounds like you're drawing this out somewhere, and I'm not noticing.
I'm not
He's drawing it out in your mind.
drawing out in your mind. As I said, think of those scenes. I have no idea if they're. I assume they're real, but I've only seen them in movies. So
The way I think about
you know,
it,
like the screens from like ATCs, where you see like the blips of planes and
Mhm.
their flight code. That's basically what you're seeing. You're seeing other blips that are other ships, but basically the system hasn't recognized their code yet. Whereas the ones that you are seeing like congregated together with the codes that your system recognizes are the ships that you saw earlier.
The ships we saw earlier, you're talking about when we disengaged from the one jump
Mhm.
ship?
They're just sort of all
That's not
congregating around an area. They're not doing anything in any way, shape, or form.
not close, I assume, right? That's just out there.
It's out there. It's just that from your vector, because obviously you guys are planning to sublight back to terminus. From the vector you're taking, you can see this on the scanner. Probably assume they're waiting for the bigger ship.
Mm-hmm.
And so I assume you keep going on your vector, yeah?
Set us up in a high orbit
So you're up in orbit,
for the
high orbit,
moment.
yeah?
Yeah, for the moment, just kind of like a parking orbit.
Up in parking orbit, floating around, sort of chilling, waiting, or
It's 2 days back. A long way. What was the name of the jump ship again? I don't remember.
it was very simple. Triton Alpha.
Right now.
They're corporate, and they just wanted to make it simple
Mhm.
for the guys instead of having all the ships. Name something different. So I assume that you're sort of just chilling here for a few minutes, yeah?
Just for the moment. Panther's gonna open up a channel to the dropship.
Yep.
And
So it
right
takes
now, the Sidewinder contract has been completed. We've got other business to tend to, so we'll be taking our own route back.
Sidewinder. This is Triton Alpha. understand if you take the slow way back, Triton will not cover the fuel expenses for you opting to take that way back.
We're aware.
Fair enough.
Actually, before I commit us to that, it won't take like a stupid amount of our tanks to actually do that, right?
You would definitely be coming out of pocket for it.
I mean, yeah, we'll have to pay for it, but it won't be like 90% of our fuel tank, yeah?
You're looking at about 80.
80%?
What's the cost of fuel?
Yeah, how much is fuel?
So if you were
How much
completely
would it be
empty,
to...
you guys would like completely empty it. It would probably cost about 3k to refill a completely empty tank.
I'm probably still in the cockpit at this time. We're like, hey,
Yeah, I
ain't there?
don't think we want to pay 2.5K.
No, you don't want to pay to it.
Yeah, given the cost of fuel, I'm going to have to retcon that conversation, I think.
You're like,
Jesus Christ.
no.
Wait, hold on.
Wait,
Brexit.
hold on.
Brexit. Does the fuel rats do the fuel rats exist in this universe?
The fuel
The
rats.
fuel rats?
From Elite Dangerous.
Well, when people run out of fuel, they come over and fucking
Yes, yes.
Shanghai you. Yeah, those people do exist.
Tell Waller about that. Is it? I'm gonna take a big guess. It's the Zoki company now.
Oh, there's a corporation called
Catch a ride!
called Fuel for the Downtrodden. Basically, if you run out of fuel, they're a big corporation that will, they'll either tow you back to a place you can get fuel, or they'll provide you fuel on the spot if you need to keep going. And they will charge you accordingly. And and then there is basically the fuel rats, which is Yokosuki, that charge you an arm and a fucking leg. They are little bastards for it. So so if you run out of fuel, depends on which one gets to you first. If you're willing to accept the first one.
So, okay.
And usually the fuel rats are on the scene first. Because those fuckers wait in areas that, traffic areas where someone's going to have miscalculated something. Or has not been paying attention. You're on urgent business. You'll ping
If
that
you
arm
ever
and a
play
leg.
Elite Dangerous, that happens a lot.
Hmm.
I can make the jump. I can't refuel
Nope.
at the star. Fuck.
But so those are your options there.
Yeah, in that case,
Let's go with the transport.
I'm assuming there's no, there's no outer planets I can take a slingshot around to save us half the fuel cost or something.
No, not really.
Well, in that case, Trident 1, Sidewinder. What's the ETA to form up and jump out?
We're about 80% through with unloading cargo at this time. Probably be half an hour at most.
Copy, half an hour, and that's to mount up.
Yep, we'll be up, ready for mount up at that point in time. We'll probably stick around for another 20 after that, and if not every ship's on, then we're leaving.
Copy. And Sidewinder out.
Copy.
I'm pretty sure Cantor can tell where I got the name of our ship from.
Sidewinder?
Yeah.
Like, that's a relatively common spaceship name, though it's usually for a fighter, not a freighter.
Yes.
Yeah, Sidewinders can carry stuff. To be honest, it's shit at every job it has, but yeah.
Console.
Oh.
What?
No, the starting ship in Elite Dangerous is the Sidewinder, so that's where I came up with it.
Mm-hmm.
I was just referring to the German because
Yeah, I forgot his title is also
he,
that.
he could carry people and he killed people.
We carried people. They're gonna eventually die. It fits.
I don't know if Wolf has seen the whole aspect of him flipping the fucking Black Hawk when he was in the pilot seat on the deck and flipped it on top of a wall.
That's in a funny moments.
That is in a funny moments. We'll have to show Wolf if you haven't seen that. And Keanu.
I have actually seen that.
Good man. Yeah. I was
Um,
in the helicopter and I just noticed it start to roll. I went, son of a
pretty much all of the
bitch."
ground teams were in the helicopter because we were mounting up to leave.
Nope, your team was in the other one.
Boat.
Yeah, the boat, the transport boat.
Boot.
I forget what it's called.
Oh yeah, because we had the vehicles, and there was still a vehicle team and an infantry team, wasn't it? At the time.
Yeah, I think so.
Thank.
Yeah.
I think we jumped in.
But yeah,
Anyway,
given that I'm gonna 30 minutes is like plenty of time to get there, right?
oh yeah.
Then yeah, I'm gonna kick us off at a gentle arc over. It's only shooting for a 20-minute transit.
So, time's gonna be going on here.
At some point, Mumbles is gonna go searching for Draylock. He's gonna go to his room first to see if he's in there. Cause I forget where he said he went.
I'm in my room, yes.
Knock
Good.
knock, motherfucker.
Oh no, sorry. You have the bog standard like ringers.
I
Which
still go knock
which
knock, motherfucker.
no, you want to use the ringer, trust me.
Ring ring.
Alright.
So I
So
hit the ringer.
so you hit the ringer. Just Drellhog in his room. Fuck. Funny.
This is funny.
Alright.
Custom poking to the
Gonna
end
walk
of
to the door and open it, I guess, to see who the fuck it is.
You're just looking panicked, like, what the fuck was that?
No, not panicked. Extremely angry. Still very, very angry.
So I believe the next words out of Drellok's mouth is yes, rat.
Actually, it's something a little bit more aggressive, which is, what the fuck do you want?
Well, do you want the recording that I have at least?
Just hold on to it when we get back to the fucking station.
Okay.
And he's gonna close the door and turn right back around, because he's not interested in talking to people right now.
I guess I just head up back to the cockpit.
any other conversations or anything anybody wants to do?
Nope.
Nope.
Don't think so.
I'm gonna get back to work. Hey Brexit, can I take
Yo.
20 on trying to get that black box?
I thought you had the recording.
I have the recording
He
after
took
he
10.
says military, and apparently
Oh, that.
apparently the DC raised because of and I can't take 10 anymore.
So, the take 20.
It takes 20 times as long. It doesn't count as a natural 20. And essentially tries carefully until he succeeds. Can't be done if there's no negative penalties. Or at least that's how it is in D&D. I think it's the same.
It was literally up here. 1 second. Oh, there it is. Skill checks. Take 20. When you have plenty of time to devote to a skills task and that task has no adverse effect upon failure, the GM might rule that you can take 20 on that skill check. It takes 2 minutes.
Yeah. No.
No?
There is adverse effects.
To pull up a recording? Not trying to
To
hotwire the
access the
damn
black
thing.
box.
To access the black box. Yeah. Because could fuck something up.
Do you want me to risk it and try and do another check?
I'm not in there, so that's up to you.
Okay, I look up to Anther. Do you want me to try and get the black box again? Or do we want to wait till we're... Actually, no, it'd probably be just better to
Are
wait.
we going to have any... Is there any advantage to be gained by doing it now?
Now that I say that, not really, so probably just let someone who actually knows the ship in and out to do that.
Why not just plug into the data port on the damn thing? It's not like it isn't meant to be read.
I already told Brexit, or tried. Brexit told me I couldn't.
That's what he tried, and he ended up nicking a wire. So
You
he's
nick a
already,
wire while plugging in a USB.
because he caught it.
He has
with
claws.
claws.
It's a USB. There shouldn't
He has
be anything
claws.
exposed.
There's wiring going into the black box.
Oh, this is one pain ass black box.
Oh god, yes. These things are meant to things are meant to survive a ship going up.
With loose wiring.
Those two don't compute.
Those wirings are there to connect it to the systems and basically to a mount.
You have to remember, this wiring is as shitty as the rest of the ship is. That box will survive long after this ship goes up.
Oh yes.
The wiring is not a part of the box. The wiring is a part of the ship.
Yes.
Eh.
So as he reached in to get to the box, he caught a wire connected to the mount for the box, which gives it the information. And power. So who knows which one he nicked? Hell,
Well, it
you never know.
wasn't information because that's not high enough voltage to matter.
You never know. Someone could have fucking decided, yeah, I'm just gonna double wrap cables. Fuck with everything. Engineers be crazy when they have to do the same thing day in, day out.
Yeah, just look at Minnie.
Look at Minnie. Me and Star went down the same fucking road.
He's not the
Moving
person.
on.
He's not the same person I know.
Crazier by the day.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
I don't think there's anything. Is there anything else that someone wants to do before we hook up and or jump back into Terminus?
No.
yeah, so time's going on by. or anything. And
Got one. Where the fuck is it?
ding, 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 as time goes by, and eventually, Trident Alpha does come back up, and it sort of situates itself between like all the congregating ships, and you start seeing ships moving towards it and
Like
attaching.
a whole bunch of baby alligators going to their mama.
Yeah. It's like a shark with all like the placky fish.
Remoros?
Well, like pilot fish, ain't it? The ones that clean bigger fishes and feed off them.
You talking about the ones that swim in their teeth, or the ones that just kind of like suction cup themselves to the sides?
To the sides.
I thought those were Remoros. Maybe they're pilot fish. I don't know.
I think it's a bit of both, isn't it? They're both sort of.
I'd have to Google it.
It's a symbiotic relationship, whatever it is.
Yeah. Like the teeth one clean their teeth, the side one clean their skin and pick up any random shit.
Yeah.
Sometimes literally.
Just think of it like placky attached to glass. So the whole thing's going off and on. All the ships are connecting and all that. And eventually, bloop, bloop, bloop.
Acknowledge.
Mercenary ship Sidewinder. This is Trident Alpha. You are clear to dock on the flashing lights.
All right. I guess touches down over on the flashing lights.
So you bring her over, attach it to the flashing lights. And again, as your gear gets locked in, make sure that you don't go eating off somewhere in a damaged state after smashing into Triton Alpha and any other ships behind you.
Mm-hmm.
And a few minutes go by, and then there's a sort of noise from further back down back in the cargo bay again.
Do we have anything in the cargo hold?
Do not
At
have
this
anything
point?
in the cargo.
I'm gonna go head back to the cargo space where the umbilical cord, whatever it is,
Yes, the umbilical.
attached.
So as you arrive back there, see that the umbilical has been engaged. Someone has, they're connected to you again.
Is there internal monitoring, like a cargo hold camera I can pop up?
Oh yeah, you can have a look at the cargo hold camera.
Or maybe, actually, the umbilical isn't going to be see-through, I assume.
No.
It uses plastic from all
Is there an
from
airlock
all of
camera, though?
Earth's oceans.
If you opened your umbilical, you'd all be sucked out. That'd be
No, is there an airlock camera?
What, on their ship?
On our ship. The umbilical's connecting to a lock, yeah.
Like a minor space because of how your umbilical works. Basically, you've got two like sort of doors, but it's not.
So it's a
It's
single
not
door, not an actual airlock. Is what you're getting
not
at?
an actual airlock. Yeah, not an actual airlock. Basically, there's an exterior one, then it's like there is a gap, but it's not enough for a person.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally there just to make sure that everything is pressurized between the two areas prior to opening.
Okay.
So
Not sure why they're coming aboard, but
so you just sort of looking
just
through the
keeping
camera.
an eye on the cargo hold.
And
And
so as it opens and little Mumbles is sat there waiting. You recognize this guy. He is the the guy that was in charge of loading all the cargo on last time. And as he as he pulls himself through, he goes, "Hello.
Hi.
Just here for a quick check. Well, clearly your cargo has been dropped off at the designated. There was an incident I heard.
Yeah, I don't know. Something the pilot mentioned about pinging the ship and getting a bad response, so some of the crew members started freaking out, but we got back and settled down.
All right, fair enough. The guys that did the pickup were slightly annoyed by you sort of bailing a bit, but still
Understandable.
delivered the cargo and everything is still sealed, so it's totally fine on that end. So I need to set up a transferring account with you for your payment, and as he then pulls a little device from his like a little card thing from his belt, goes, and you need that when you go to refill back on terminus. Hand them that. It will charge our company, so it doesn't cost you nothing.
Alright.
What's the best way to transfer this to you? Do you want me to make a temporary account for you to pick it up on terminus, or
Uh, out of character, is he able to just like straight up transfer it to me?
you can, but you'd have
science
to go
fiction
back
version
in.
of cash.
You'd have to go back into the ship to go get the one of the things for the transference.
Cred
Take a
stick?
few minutes. Yeah, you have to go get basically the credit stick on the ship in case people want to be paid immediately then and there, or you can have it so that the office basically creates a thing that you can go pick up from.
Out of character, what do you guys want me to do? Just do the office thing?
Like, if you call Aranther, he's gonna say, or he's gonna prefer cash in hand.
Either way, you still get your payment. It's just
You'll
one.
forgive me if I don't exactly trust these people given the circumstances.
I think it'd go around and round up the crew's cred sticks and have it evenly split between them all.
Hey, Star, you're gonna have to roll a charisma check for that.
I mean,
Then
you just need, you don't need his credit stick, you just need a spare one.
Yeah, you just need a cred stick. You could put it all on yours and then transfer it out if you wanted to.
Yeah.
I'll just go get my cred stick because, well,
You don't keep it on you. You have a wallet.
Motherfucker is easy to rob if he's not on the ship. Any
Yeah.
one of you could just go into his room, mine, and leave. What's he gonna do? You're all bigger than him.
hey,
I
give
don't
me
know.
that back.
He's probably bigger than Reeves.
The rat boy, he is not bigger than Reeves. Unless we're
I mean,
You
talking
can
in the
pump me like a
downstairs.
puppy.
In girth.
Grr. You're like the
good,
ship's
Keanu?
mascot.
Keanu?
Keanu.
Yeah,
Falling
I know.
asleep.
Yeah, sorry, I'm eating.
Sorry, I just realized I haven't heard you talk in a
Yeah,
while.
you've
Yeah.
been really quiet.
Yeah, I'm really enjoying dinner.
He sounds like he's gonna pass out in it. What the fuck?
Either that or it's orgasmic.
Food. It's filling up so much food coma, I guess. Food coma. Coma. What the fuck? Where-
And so we, ladies and gentlemen, we call that one diarrhea of the mouth.
Well, how did that?
His name is Brambles for a reason.
Oh, that goes into your. Okay, that's cool.
Ass? Yes.
No, the card. Like it all of a sudden just like flipped over.
Sounds like
Oh.
you get paper cuts.
Oh, that's cool. That shows it at the bottom of the screen. Either way, I get my cred stick and I basically have him transferred reminded me, to which I'll just transfer to everyone once. Yeah. And I'll
All
keep
right, you'll have to
extra card.
give me a few. You'll have to give me a few minutes to go get money we have on the ship for payments out.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we, he does the whole thing of descending again back into the umbilical. So I
Yeah,
assume you've got your cred stick. You're just sort of chilling, waiting for him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Few minutes go by, and comes back through, and as he stands up and looks at you, he then goes, gives you the finger of saying, like, give me a second here. As he sort of reaches back towards the umbilical, as a hand comes through and he helps yank him through, and you see this other person again, wearing the same style of clothing he is, not exactly, he's clearly not someone higher up on the ship. He's just one of the cargo guys. He then he looks back to you and goes, right, I've got the ability to transfer you the credits. Did you guys make a log of the cargo as well?
Did we?
What do you mean a log?
When you had all the cargo in your bay, did you log all of it onto your system?
I mean, we got the standard cargo manifest stuff.
So you just sort of transfer that to your ship?
Pretty much, yeah.
Cool. He just needs to access and just make sure that pulled. Standard procedure. We don't leave our manifest hanging out with mercs after the delivery is complete.
So is he saying? Did you say he wants it pulled?
He wants to wipe the manifest from the system or from the
Yeah.
records.
I guess I'll lead him to the cockpit if he wants to see it personally removed or erased. And
So
once I enter the cockpit, it's like, hey, Aaron, this guy wants the manifest removed from the logs.
Oh, why?
company policy, we don't leave it with mercs.
Yeah, that.
Pretty standard for anyone that hires mercenary transporters.
Fairly certain that shipping regulations require cargo records to be maintained intact.
You not
This
read
is
up
something
on
I would know.
Something
My
you would
character
know?
would know.
Have you read up on the mercenary ones? If you're hired by a corporation, they have full right to pull your logs
They can
for any
get
cargo
a
they hire you to
copy.
transport.
Absolutely,
they
they
have
can
full right.
absolutely pull a copy.
They have full right to take it.
And they're just delete the logs or take it, whatever which one it is.
Go for a moment. So Brexit, what is the actual regulation, because this is my character would have had interaction with this.
So the regulation is that when if you're a company that hires out mercenaries
Mhm.
to do your transportation, e.g., you hire them to do like if you have like with this how they've done this like for massive split runs where they don't have a bunch of little ships to go to a bunch of different locations on a drop zone, on a drop location, and they hire mercs or independent pilots. Basically, that manifest belongs to the company. It does not belong to the mercenaries, so they can pull the manifest off the mercenaries for anyone they hire. You do not work directly for the company, they can pull it. Because it's part of their logs, because basically you could just now fuck off and disappear. And
I mean, it's not like they would lose anything. It's a copy of
it's
data.
more of a thing of they don't want their data of anything being transported out going anywhere by mercenaries.
They could
It's
send,
internal security for the company, basically.
I guess like send a pirate ship or something.
Yeah.
Knowing what's on board.
I mean, it can be to cover dirty dealings, which probably was one of the reasons it was incepted, brought into existence, and it's also a way of stopping someone doing bad things with it. E.g., imagine being a pirate who has hijacked a mercenary ship, then does a contract, takes the cargo manifest. Now they know what's being sent to other people, and oh look, I can now sell this to people that are being screwed over because of this company as well. It's internal security to keep information in.
It sounds like a really easy way to do tax evasion.
Yup. Seeing as corps control most of everything over government, yeah. I wonder why it's made that way.
All right. And he's gonna around the display so the guy can see. He's gonna grab the thing and drag it into the recycle bin.
Which the guy laughs. Yeah, that's not good enough. And moves towards the console and starts going through and making sure that that data is wiped. Cycle bin don't mean it deleted.
Oh, I know.
These guys do this a lot. You think they're gonna fall for that? No.
I mean, people have a tendency to completely forget that you have to do something other than just hit the delete button to fully delete something.
You throw it in the trash, doesn't mean the trash is
It'll
still gonna
eventually
be
get
there.
around to being fully deleted, but
It doesn't mean the trash is gone.
mm-hmm.
So starts doing that, and the other guy turns back to you. Still mumbles. Your cred stick.
I handed out, or I pulled it out. Yeah.
Basically, there's like a little device that he puts his cred stick into and attaches it to yours, and basically as a way of transferring, because putting male to male ports on technological devices doesn't really work that well. So
I thought there
Yes,
was
it
a way
does.
to transfer cred with cred sticks to cred sticks.
Thought that was
That's
a
the
thing.
way. That's the way. Basically, if you buy a cred stick, you have like a transfer as well. How it works.
Like it flips out like a female port underneath or something. Or you slide it out, kind of like a USB stick sliding out.
A little bit, yeah.
I mean, you might have to rub it a little first, but
It's not coming out.
Just that.
I swear this never happens.
Of course, it's going down this road. Of course, it is. Bunch of fuckers.
precisely.
Ugh. I mean,
Reality
you wish.
is funny.
Anyway, moving on. Buddy Boy finishes up, deleting the log. The other guy finished up handing over the credits. So that's 3,000 transferred and currently in your holding. Mr. Mumbles.
Hey.
And they both head back towards the umbilical. And leave your ship, and the umbilical disconnects again.
Yay.
Yay. Now,
It's at this point.
anybody want to talk anything?
It's at
before
this
I move
point,
this on?
once he leaves, Mumbles turns to Arthur and says, "Hey, can I see your cred stick?"
I see your credit stick.
He's just gonna kind of hold it out.
I'm gonna take it and transfer. I pulled up calculator and looked it up. 750 to his cred stick. And then once I'm done, I hand it back.
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm gonna head to
Thank you kindly.
Ree's room and
Thanks.
hit the ringer.
Go to Ree's room, hit the ringer.
Hit the ringer.
Yes.
Can I have your cred
Yes.
stick?
Why?
Well, don't you want your
Is he sucking
money?
his own dick or something? What the fuck is happening in that room?
I didn't know you're that flexible.
Don't make slurping or smack lip noises. Stop it! Stop it!
Time and place.
But yeah, can I see your
This
cred
isn't either.
stick?
Sure.
I take it from him, transfer 750, and give it back.
Move on.
750. Whoa.
There you go, 750 credits added to your account.
I go up to Draylux and I'm like, I'll just hold on to this until we get back once he's pulled off. And I don't say like I don't even whisper. I just say that in my head. And it's like I'm gonna go back to the cockpit. Though.
I'm not stepping on this landmine.
Mumbles just like sets an anti-personnel mine right outside his door.
But he will step on this one. So, as you do this, a few more minutes go by. Basically, waiting for any other stragglers, just in case,
Oh, update on where Mumbles is. He's gonna go use the bathroom. I'm gonna use the
Okay. And so a few more minutes go by, and Arantha, you hear bloop, bloop.
Acknowledge. Sidewinder.
To all ships, prepare for drift. As it
And they're just
cuts
gonna
off.
reach up, or close the connection, reach up, grab the intercom.
All hands, stand by for drift.
Rat Boy's on the toilet.
Roll reflex.
Is that
I
a
just
strength
imagine,
or
like,
a reflex
come.
check?
like the drift kicks in. You just see a little rat man just put his foot on the wall.
I don't have to poop anymore.
So so you got 10 seconds. You heard the call. What's happening? 1, 2,
I mean, I'm securing
3,
myself in my room, but still
4,
agitatedly just
5,
doing.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Drift. So Aranthur's in the cockpit. Garlic has secured himself in his room. Reese is in his room. He didn't say he was securing himself. And Rat Boy is in the bathroom, and that's all we know.
Rat boy leaves the bathroom.
Rat Boy needs to
And-
roll me a reflex save, because I gave you 10 seconds, motherfucker.
Hey, Keanu.
10 seconds to
Huh?
use
I
the
need-
bathroom?
Keanu, roll a reflex save.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta roll a reflex?
Didn't fucking
Ugh.
secure yourself, dumbasses.
DC
I'm
is gonna
secured
do
on the
16.
toilet.
What do I roll again? Shit.
Reflex.
It's gonna be whatever plus fucking your reflex is a d20 plus reflex.
Do 20.
Hey, did I get 11 last
It's on
time?
the right-hand side.
Because I got 11.
I got a 12?
Yeah. Get fucked. Both of you.
So, Reeves, you hear the call and you're like, what? 10 seconds go, the time goes by, and next thing, you are now pinned to the wall of your room.
Sounds
Just
about right.
as the jump kicks off. Star,
Yes.
what was Mumbles doing?
Going
In the
number
bathroom.
1.
So, when you got flung to the wall, you hadn't quite finished.
Thanks.
So, well, you ever smelt rat pee?
Can't say I have. We have like FDA standards in the US.
Funny note, pet rats. Jackass. Rats are actually quite clean animals. Piss and shit stink. Like most animals. But, yeah. You have, you find yourself against the wall, partially wet, as you continued your business. And, yeah, it's gone up the wall as well, because of it being forced against it. And all that pressure stops. Congratulations. You're now in drift and may want to start cleaning that bathroom.
In drift and covered in piss. Yeah. God damn it.
While I would suggest taking a shower, I would not, because when we exit drift.
How long does drift last usually?
For this distance, you're probably going to be in drift for like a couple minutes.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clean up the bathroom. Head to my room and just wait. Probably gonna take my suit off, of course, and throw in laundry and then wait. Switch to
Might
my
want to
casual.
strap in.
What?
Might want to strap in.
And once that's done, I'm gonna strap in.
So, Reeves, after being pressed against the wall and all that force going away, what are your next thoughts?
I should probably listen.
Probably listen. Yes, you should probably listen. Anything else going through your head?
I don't know.
Didn't know what he's thinking. That's amazing.
I don't know what I'm thinking.
So
Accessing
I assume
logs. Unknown error.
I assume everyone else is just staying where they are, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna assume Reeves puts on his seatbelt because he's not that stupid.
He hasn't said nothing about that.
Reeves, put on your seatbelt now.
Okay.
Okay, he puts on his seat. Damn it. I wanted him to hit the other wall though.
It's like there's like a glitch in the drift drive and just like back and forth constantly. Just like.
No, fuck.
Wait, Briggs, have you played Undertale? Forget.
No, I've not played Undertale.
Then you want to get the reference. That I was about to say.
What, the whole thing of Sans just throwing you about?
Yes, that one.
Yeah,
That
I know of Undertale stuff. Anyway. So assume everyone is just chilling and waiting for the end of Drift, yeah? Before they get up and do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, time goes by. Bloop, bloop, bloop.
Acknowledge.
Stand by. Exiting Drift.
Close connection.
Again,
All hands exiting drift.
and then again.
What was that?
What was that? My God. As Drift drops, so you're all secure. Feel the force, but you don't get flown around or pinned to anything.
RP on yourself.
Or be on yourself, as in your case. And you are now out of Drift.
Okay, the first thing we're going to go do is take a shower.
So he's off taking a shower. Anybody else going to do anything, or are you just going to wait for the disconnect call? That's what you're doing up in the cockpit, I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's not much I can
Yeah.
do till we get to Terminus, so yeah. Not doing nothing.
So while all this is happening and going on, time goes by, ships are disconnecting. The good old lovely time and bloop, bloop, bloop.
Good. When we just assume that I acknowledge these instead of having to
Yeah,
say acknowledge every
if you want
time.
to just assume that you acknowledge these, by all means. So you acknowledge it,
Mm-hmm.
and you disconnect and start moving away from Triton Alpha.
You just like hear from Mumbles room. God damn it! I dropped the soap because of you.
Like as you disconnect, just mumbles in the shower. Fuck! He
Don't
falls
drop
over.
the soap.
You dropped the soap. That's
Fuck
on
you.
you.
Fuck
bitch.
you, asshole.
You've got a pretty mouth.
Oh God. And it immediately goes prison rape.
No, drop the soap.
Yeah.
Jesus. So, moving on, lads. You're now disconnected from the ship. I assume your course is towards Terminus.
Mm-hmm.
So, heading towards Terminus. Anything going to happen?
I'm
Gonna
going
take
to
a few minutes
exit
get
the
there.
shower.
Gonna exit the shower. Very quick shower.
Well,
Rat
whatever.
boy, rat boy don't like being wet. Apparently.
It's the girls who like that.
What, they don't like being wet? They like it dry? What?
That do like that.
They like it dry. Hey, can you bite the pillow?
Bite the pillow, I'm going in dry. Anyway, moving on. What was the question I was being asked? What was it? Moving on.
No, you will not.
Just fuck off. So moving on. Was I being asked something by somebody? No? Or no? I'll assume
I
no.
don't think so.
So you're still on approach with Terminus. And you're on approach with Terminus?
Mm-hmm.
Anybody gonna do anything? Because,
Doc?
I mean, yeah, you can.
I know that. Go back to Crazy Nick's.
So you dock. You open the ramp, step off. There is station security pointing guns at you. You've forgotten something in this whole docking procedure, have we not?
I mean, I assume that dock includes doing the docking procedure.
So
If you want me to go through the whole thing, then
are you calling station control to make sure that you have clearance to land and where you need to go?
I mean, do you want me to go through the whole thing? Because I can.
All you have to do, all you have to say is that's what I do. I'm getting my clearance. All you gotta say.
Well, that's included in I dock.
I
'Cause
dock
that's a
is I take
multi-step
that as
event.
literally you just go and land.
No, that's called landing. And that actually includes a fucking procedure too.
Yeah, it does.
Include comments.
Because you kind of need to ask him where you were going. So I'm assuming that you do talk to station control.
Mm-hmm.
And they basically send you back to the exact same hangar you started in. There is a reason for that.
Yes, I imagine
Actually,
so.
hey, wait, Brexit, do you have that written down?
I do.
What, the hangar?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Floor 78. 35B, if I remember correctly.
I
Nope.
thought it was D8821B.
Oh.
Like that.
It's in my notes somewhere.
Yeah, level 88. And the docking
Level
bay
38?
21 Bravo.
Got it, level 38.
88. 38 is the level we're not allowed to.
Yeah, that's a no-go.
Terminus floor D88 Bay 21 Bravo.
Alright, so
So
we dock.
so you've landed in the hangar. You're golden now.
Are there people pointing guns at us the second we open up the ramp?
No.
Well, that's a bullet dodged.
What are we gonna do, people?
I mean, I'm double checking I have everything that I need, and then I'm probably just gonna leave the ship and not say a word to anybody.
I'm going to go, right, at this point I'm showered off. I'm gonna go intercept Draylock.
How long's it been since we left, I guess?
Be what, 2 days?
Mm,
No.
Probably still in the same
A
day,
day?
probably like 3 days or 3 hours.
Yeah, yeah. With how quick the jump is and everything like that, you've probably been gone maybe 4 or 5 hours.
Wow.
Right? Don't fuck around, especially on such a short jump like that.
Great. All right,
So-
well, I'm getting off the ship.
Okay, you're getting off the ship. What's everyone else doing?
Lock in
Well-
my room, of course, but yeah, getting off the ship.
I'm gonna go see if Draylock, by the time I reach Draylock, if he's in the room still. Have you left the ship by then?
More than likely.
He's immediately gone.
Yeah.
Hold on. In that case, I'm just gonna return and start cleaning off my armor.
I can't believe I pissed on myself.
Why didn't I hear the fucking drift announcement?
Why didn't I sit down and strap in?
Grip the two sides of the toilet.
I want to pee after this. So you're cleaning your equipment. Aranitha and Reeves, what are we doing?
I'm looking to buy something.
Remember, Reeves, you can't go by yourself.
I won't go to that forbidden floor.
Out of character. I'll let you go, just please don't, for the love of God, don't go that far.
Don't go to Crazy Nick's, you bastard.
Too late. I'm already done the elevator.
Too late, Mario in the elevator.
I should hold on to the credits.
So Reeves is on the elevator going to floor 38. No,
Yes,
I'm
I am. I am ready.
joking. You are not ready. You cinnamon roll.
Okay.
Anyway, so you're getting off the ship to go buy something, I'm assuming then.
Yep.
Cool. Aaron Tar.
Where the fuck is the tab? There it is. I don't think I really have anything else I need to grab right now. Suppose I should handle fucking refueling the ship.
Oh, you know who has the credit card for that?
Do I have a general idea of what the actual volume of the fuel storage is on the ship?
Yeah.
What would that be?
Bastard.
We talking like 30 gallons? 3,000 gallons?
30,000 gallons?
I'm not even sure, to be quite fair with you. This will probably be a discussion between me and Waller. Because fuck you for putting me on the spot like this.
You wanted to bring up fuel.
Yeah. Should have
I
figured this
mean-
out before.
You could just metagame and say that, he can just get a hold of the office and they'll arrange for the fuel to be topped off.
I mean, that's the whole point
The
of the
idea
card.
was I would go out, I'd pick up a 55-gallon drum, drain some from the tank into the drum, and then top it off with that.
That's not how that card's gonna work.
Why not? It's only refueling the ship. They don't have an exact number of what we expended.
Yeah, then you got to hand it to the station guys.
Could just tell them that.
Yeah,
Like-
I'm emptying out some more fuel from the tanks, so they are lower than they were when I arrived,
Oh,
and then just telling them to to fill it normally.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll allow you to do that.
That
Yeah.
is the intent. The thing is, I have no idea how many gallons the fuel tank is, so whether like a 55-gallon drum would be a drop in the bucket or twice the size of the tank. Is why I'm asking. If it's a drop in the bucket, that's kind of no point. If it's twice the size of the tank, I need to find something smaller to make it reasonable.
We'll go with. Let's go with it's 300. 300 gallons is what the ship holds.
Okay, that's about 1100 and change liters in metric for your sake.
But you're the one who brought it up in gallons, asshole. Fuck you.
Yes, because the thing I was picturing was a 55-gallon drum or a 5-gallon bucket, and I know my car is 15-gallon tank.
You can store it in a 10-gallon hat if you fucking want.
All right,
Bastard.
fine. I'm gonna go down to the fucking butcher's district and get a hogshead. You happy?
oh, we're going with a hogshead, are we? Oh,
What is the fuel anyway? Just
again,
fucking hydrogen?
that's going to be a discussion for me and Waller. We haven't fully worked out all of the kinks on like these minor details. Well, it's a major
probably
detail, but
deuterium.
it's. I'll get back to you on the name of that when I've discussed with my fellow creator of this universe. So,
I mean, that's usually what people use is deuterium.
deuterium.
Yeah, it's heavy hydrogen.
Well, temporarily we'll use deuterium. There you go. Till me and Waller have a discussion. Happy?
Cool, we're storing that in water form. Because it's denser.
Just so you know, there's a good chance I will fucking edit it. So, there. Anyway, so you're gonna go buy some form of container and siphon off some
What
of your
the
own fuel.
fuck is Thasteron?
I don't know.
I googled what the answer to
What
that
the-
question was, but an ore instrumental in the creation of fuel for sublight interplanetary travel. It doesn't say what the fuel actually is, it just says the astronaut is used in making it. Okay, that's incredibly not helpful. Yeah, essentially just shave off a few gallons as a kind of like an emergency store before having them refill it.
Okay. I forgot they got an anime. Anyway. So, how big of a container are you going to be siphoning off some of the fuel into?
It's a 300-gallon tank, so only like 10 gallons.
So you go out and buy a 10-gallon container with the fuel. I assume you get, a decent container designed to do this job.
Mm-hmm.
At 10 gallons, probably going to cost you 15 credit.
Actually, came there. I'd say maybe get a bigger container so we could have some reserve fuel for oh fuck oh shit moments.
This is the oh fuck
That-
oh shit.
That's the point.
But 10
Getting a
gallons.
bit more.
Enough for us to limp our way somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's not meant to be a whole fucking spare fuel tank. And if that's enough for like if 300 gallons is enough for about 3 days of travel, maybe 2.5, then 10's gonna give us what? An hour? 2 hours? I think 2 hours.
Hey Brex, is there like an interior valve to put fuel in? Or is it all external? Or pipe, whatever.
I'm
it's called.
assuming there's an interior one.
There is
Yeah.
an interior one for emergency use. Yeah. E.g. Tank's empty. Oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it, Aaron, there you didn't check the fuel gauge.
Right. Moving on. So 15 credits to get the container. I assume that you siphon off the 10 gallons.
Yeah.
And so you siphon off the 10 gallons. Now you have a 10-gallon container of whatever space fuel we're using in your storage on the ship. And I assume now you're going to go take part in talking to the station guys to get it refueled, yeah?
Yep.
Cool.
Or make sure the container is stored like in a secure or behind a secure fucking panel.
Yeah. Drellock. Where have
Yes.
we gone wandering off to?
Gone back to go find the person who originally gave us the first job.
So you're going back to Johan.
Would be, yeah, on floor 89.
So you know, a fair few minutes go by as you go all the way up to Johan's residence. And, you're just walking by standard people, just walking around, going to jobs or coming home or going to get a drink, standard people commuting as you would expect the station to be like every fucking minute of the day. And you are now stood outside of Johan's door.
I'm outside his door? Like I already went into the thing and everything?
Well, unless you're going to wait outside the building.
No. I'm making sure. I'm gonna knock on the door.
Couple seconds go by and the door slides open. Oh, Mr. Drellock. Hello again. You find anything out?
Sir, you may want to sit down.
Oh. As Johan goes back and takes a seat again. And I assume that you walked in and sat down as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sir, I regret to inform you we could not recover your daughter.
She was dead then.
Unfortunately, no. That's the worst part.
What do you mean?
Sir, we have reason to believe that the Triton Corporation has kidnapped your daughter and sold her into slavery.
They what?
We don't have the word I'm looking for here.
Concrete evidence?
Yeah. We don't have concrete evidence that this is what happened, but we do have a monumental amount of circumstantial evidence that displays what has happened. I regret to inform you that we did find her, but unfortunately we could not recover her.
You never actually found her.
I've put 2 and 2 together, Brexit. Don't do this.
Again, you never actually found her.
Looks up at the narrator. I will shoot you.
Bring it on, bitch. I'm gone. I'll hit you with a lightning bolt. Come on. I will bring down the fucking apocalypse on you, bitch. Just Johan's out like, what the hell is that booming voice?
Sir, we found out that he was last seen with a member of the Triton Corporation. And we believe they're linked to the disappearances of multiple women on board the station. And they're selling them into slavery to what would either appear to be a member of the Vesk military. But until this time, this is all the information I can give you until a much more deep and official investigation is done.
Hold on. They weren't all women. I don't know why you assumed it was all women.
I thought that's what she said over the phone.
No?
I
Isn't that
think
what
it's
the
like
dude said
30
over the phone?
missing persons.
This isn't
Yeah,
missing
so
persons,
yeah,
sex
yeah, that's a good point.
trafficking.
But
Whoa.
Yeah, are you
was-
assuming, bro? You can't
Whoa.
assume.
Jesus Christ, you're taking this down a darker route than I fucking wanted it to go.
We've already got pretty fucking dark.
Yeah, there was that one point Wolf thought you did something really fucked up, so.
I mean,
Yeah.
you thought earlier that they were already chopped up. So,
Yeah. Anyways,
what is wrong with you?
I am assuming the worst with you, fucker.
Fuck
He's just
you.
Brexit. Just understand that Draylock is hungry.
For that ass.
I mean, you might find a bit.
I think he's after some furry butt. Rat boy.
Anyways,
There's a flamethrower.
let's retcon that last bit and just say they're trafficking multiple people and shit like that from the station and selling them to what appears to be members of the Vesk military. Don't know what their plans are for them, but I can't imagine they're good. Again, my deepest condolences that we weren't able to actually recover your daughter.
At this point, Johan is head in hands. My baby girl. And he does begin to start crying. As any father would in this sort of situation.
Greylock's simply going to pat him on the shoulder once, and before he leaves, he's going to tell him I will be taking this to the authorities. I am sorry for your loss. I wish there was more I could have done. And he's going to leave.
Fair enough.
Next up, he's going to dial up station security and get hold of one Mr. Gary.
Remember 468.
One Mr. Gary. Yes, extension code 468. So
I could have swore I wrote that down somewhere, but oh, it must not have saved because we didn't save the
no,
last one.
we
'cause
did not save the last one
I
because
wrote it
someone
down.
fucked up the table.
Pen and paper. Yeah, well.
Did we forget that, did we?
Anyways,
You wrote it down somewhere. It's not there anymore, though. Wonder why.
I wonder why.
calling up a Mr. Gary.
Calling up
Gary.
Mr. Gary.
Gary.
Gary. Gary. Gary. Sorry. Getting all fallout there.
Gay boy.
Did you just shout out gay boy?
Yeah.
Gay boy.
Gay boy.
Game boy.
Everyone has a little gay in them.
Gay boy. Come out to play. To anyone who is taking any offense for whatever reason you've decided to watch the stream or see it in a backlog somewhere, we are not being offensive towards gay people. Two of us are bi, and Mr. Wolf, who is playing Dralok, is married to a man, so
And
it's all in jest.
Reality is funny.
Yeah, it's funny how we can take fun out of this, isn't it? Because it's a joke. Anyway.
Like our lives.
Well, depends on the time and place.
What, your life's a joke depending on the time and place, Kenther?
I mean, depends on whom I'm around.
It's best
mine's
when
like
used
that
around people
all
from
of you fuckers.
West Baptist.
Now, they're just a joke. Anyway.
Fucking Kingsman. Let's have the whole entire West Baptist church get shot their shit.
Oh, yeah. That was a good scene.
It was amazing.
And it was fucking hysterical.
It was amazingly done. A quick round of applause for the Kingsman's fucking good, amazing scene. That's right. We just called out the West Baptist Church. What you gonna do?
Granted, it was done for the wrong reason, but man, it was well done.
Yes. Anyway. So you are calling a station security supervisor named Gary.
Supervisor. Oh
Yep.
wait.
Yes,
He's,
he is a
yeah, he's
supervisor.
the supervisor.
He is a supervisor, yes.
I don't know. I'm getting stuff mixed up in my head.
So he picks up. I'm going to ignore the obligatory swearing. How can I help, Drylock?
We need to meet face to face.
Okay.
Name a time and a place, and I'll be there.
I'll get back to you on that. I need to go talk to someone higher than me first. Make sure I can go to this.
Are you gonna be allowing him to bring backup or extra bodies, or you just want it one-on-one?
So, start out of character. I know you guys have picked up on the fact that Draylock is utterly fucking pissed at everyone. So while he could probably finagle that he could get extra people there, he's not going to ask for it.
Okay.
He is yeah, I rolled a nat 1.
He
Got
is
it. So he's
pissed off at
completely pissed
everybody on
off
this
at
ship.
an entire party. Got it.
Yes.
How his character works.
Extremely.
And that's how Mafia works.
Look on the bright side. We got 3,000 credits from this.
Dirty money.
Extremely. Anyways.
Anyway, moving on. Mr. Keanu, what was it you were doing while you were waiting for Paul Devil?
I wanted to go buy something.
What did you want to go
Descriptive.
buy?
Let me go look. Yes, a sting rifle.
A what?
Sting
A
rifle.
Wraith sting rifle.
A Wraith Sting Rifle.
Yes.
I'm assuming that is a sniper rifle.
Yep, level 1.
No, no, no,
Hold
no,
up, they
no,
make
no.
level 1 sniper rifles?
No, 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 no. I think he's talking about the syringer thing with acid.
Yeah, because
I don't think that's a sniper.
No, it
One
is.
second.
No, it is.
Wait, are you looking at a different handbook?
He's probably looking at the armory book.
yeah, he's probably looking at a different handbook.
Mm-hmm.
Bastard.
Hold up. I'll find it.
The Wraith Sting Rifle, I think, is in the Armory book.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
These
this
are
is
Armor before or after weapons?
in
It's
their
a
bookmark
weapon.
system.
arms, heavy weapons,
It's in sniper
No,
weapons
there is.
uncategorized.
weapons.
Wraith Sting Rifle.
Uncategorized, yeah. It's a yellow. Oh, it's an
Yellow
injection
jacket.
sniper rifle.
Which is why I was looking for
sniper.
drugs.
Subtle. Unwieldy. So on a
I mean-
critical, so your ammo type is darts. Whatever is filled into the darts on a critical, if they don't pass the DC, they end up taking.
Not a critical, just up the DC on those.
Yeah, that's what it
Oh.
says.
Oh, sorry. You're after the yellow jacket.
Yes.
I mean, if
Right.
anything, he could probably afford. He could afford the fucking assassin rifle.
That's not like, that's level 3, dude.
Hold up.
It's only 1,500.
There is a heavy weapon dart cannon.
I mean, why not?
Oh
Dart your
shit,
enemy.
that sounds fucking great.
I'm just imagining it's like you shoot at someone and it pans the camera to them and they're like covered in syringes going, oh, everything hurts.
Its ammunition is darts.
It's not so
Just
much
imagine
you don't outright
it's
kill
like
them. You
firing
just
It's usage
flechette at
10, so
someone.
it fires 10 darts at a time.
So it's,
Yeah,
it's
so-
like that's flechette. It's just ah, you dick.
it's like
Uh,
Yeah, Keanu, you can get the you can get the Plasma Guide Series 21, get the Assassin Rifle, and you can get a Focus Rifle, all with the amount of money that you have right now, roughly.
Will Brexit let me buy it?
hell, you could get the Sheeran's Eye. And
But
yes,
Don't know
where
until
is
you
that?
try.
yes, I would allow you to buy it because they've got gear that's over their level. It's recommended for their level, but they've got the cash.
Yeah.
Like even in organized play, you can go up to your level +2 in central hubs like this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Basically, you can get higher level stuff. It's just that there's a higher chance that you'll find stuff of your level on enemy. I may have something better.
Well, that and the fucking the Assassin, well, it only has a single round, which is shitty, but like the
Same with the
Assassin Rifle, he can
When
break
does
it
that-
Sniper
down.
rifle.
What?
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 Oh, the Assassin Rifle, he can break it down, which makes it easy for him to hide.
Well, yeah, it makes sense being able to
Mhm.
break down a assassin rifle.
the
That
only
one
thing
also
is
seems like it would
you'd
be
have
harder to get just because of its purpose.
Hell, if he gets, but one
Well,
second,
actually,
if he gets
no,
the
because I can get a
fucking-
Ruger breakdown pretty easily. When I think about it.
if he gets the Plasma Guide or the fucking Focus Rifle, then well, the Plasma Guide, it's guided, which means he gets a bonus to hit, or not a bonus to hit, but it negates
Evasion
fucking
clips.
take a move action to aim the weapon, then fire it on the same turn. Doing so including doing so with sniper weapon, your target does not gain the bonus to AC provided by cover, partial cover, or soft cover. Which
There's like exacto rounds then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly around.
he can guide them in.
Wait, is it
Um,
electricity and fire damage?
Yeah.
Yep.
Penetrating.
I mean, even if you
Penetrating ignores hardness.
if you wanted to
Oh.
go if you wanted to go cheaper
Equal to
end,
the eye level.
there is in the base book in the PDF, in the PHB, the base core rules. There is the Sure and Eye rifle, which is the basic sniper rifle. The reason I made a custom rifle for you initially is that way you weren't going to be bankrupted.
Yeah, no, he has options now.
And basically not have any armor. I'd prefer you to have an armor and a weapon you can use with what you want with your play style. Than basically be fucked.
Mhm.
I'm not an asshole to that much of a degree. If I wanted to completely gimp you, I could have.
I want to get a plasma missile.
Log.
Okay. I'm gonna buy that assassin rifle.
Gonna buy the assassin rifle, the stalker variant.
Yep.
The
I'll be right back. I have
breakdown.
to go use the bathroom.
Alright.
Yeah. There is a sniper rifle in here that uses mini rockets.
Oh, have you heard about the gun that was
So
basically?
it's a bolter sniper rifle, basically, is what you're telling me.
Because nothing says
Essentially.
concealed position like a rocket exhaust.
Well, can't there? Think of the Eliminators with their bolt gun fucking sniper rifles? Basically, what it is, because bolt rounds are rocket propelled.
Too many rockets, and you have to reload it every shot, but it does 1d10 blast.
I mean, AOE.
Okay, I am back.
You are back.
I don't know if it has AoE, but it has indirect, and I forget what that does.
I can check right quick.
But it has what?
Indirect. As an indirect weapon,
Indirect weapon
uses
uses
a wireless.
signal. Wow. It reduces the penalty to stealth checks for sniping by 10.
Huh.
Damn.
Whoa.
So in other words, you could just sit there the
It's
whole
like
time, just go.
It's like a miniature javelin. Goes up, comes down,
Indirect, yeah.
but it does not have AoE.
But now, now I'm just imagining fucking Reeves lay on his back, just like, just chilling, lay on his back, and somebody's like,
Lobbing rockets.
"Oh God, like we need to take that guy out." Thank you. He's just lay there. He's not even paying attention to the fight. He's just like, points the rifle into the air, fires it, and the next thing, some guy's head just disappears.
I just fire only when I hear like, oh shit, shoot that guy.
Oh shit! Thank you.
I can imagine it now. There's like a guy 10 feet away from him. He's like, okay, and he's like, you didn't even shoot me. It's like it
No,
just like
aims at him, fires.
goes around the earth. Takes like he's like,
I'm 10 feet from you. How the fuck did you? Just comes through the back of his head.
whoa, what the fuck? And it's like Glasgow is running.
I didn't miss. Keeps moving.
What a magic rule.
I think you fire the whole clip and whatnot at a penalty.
Like he's the doggy's burden. Put the entire mag into one round. This is really gonna fuck you up, sonny boy.
Alright,
Alright, hey.
Hey.
Alright. I do.
back. Oh yeah, I forget
Ladies.
Keanu is going shopping.
I'm going shopping.
Yes, you are going shopping. So you want the Assassin's Rifle Stalker variant, yes?
Yes.
So, do you want to go through the whole back and forth dialogue, or do you just want to go buy it?
I want to go buy it and sell my scope rifle. Scope hunting rifle.
No, I'm saying, do you want to do the back and forth dialogue with the RP for it?
Yes.
Or yes?
You want fast and dirty or long and
Yeah, that's your
And
choice.
slow.
Fast and dirty or long and winded.
I will say with
If we're talking
RP,
RP,
you can use your
I can-
charisma.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I can steal.
God fucking damn it.
Hey, you don't know what's going on with what he's doing.
Yeah, that's metagaming, bro.
We don't appreciate metagaming.
He just like a random text. Are you stealing?
Better not be stealing, bitch. I'll come get you.
I mean, it's not the worst thing he's done today.
So, I assume you're going to look for a store that sells long weapons in the way of sniper rifles. Yes.
Yes.
So, as you're looking through, sort of, filtering down your search, a true specialty. Now, is this independent or corporate?
We go for independent.
Going to go for independent. Choice, my man. And for independent, on this specific floor, where your ship is docked, there is one. It's on the far side of the station. So you'd have to go to the other
Start
side of
heading
the
towards
station,
there.
and there is there is like faster transportation than just walking the entire length. Because
What
these
kind?
floors, these floors are big enough to have fucking aerial like transports and stuff going through them.
Mhm.
So that's why it's a mega structure. Basically, so there's basically like a little monorail that you can take over there,
All right. I'll take the monorail.
or a grav rail, I should say. So the store you are heading to is the one that specializes in long rifles of the sniper variant. Is Sir Hamilton's hunting supplies.
I can already tell he's cool.
So you take the monorail over, the grab rail, and you step off. And I assume you just, you do your whole walk through, walking up to it, and you are now outside of the store, sir.
Okay.
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 Okay, you're outside the store.
I'll step into the store. Let's go.
Step into the store. As you step into the store, you hear a bing, boom, bing, and you hear, I'll be right with you. I assume you step further into the store.
Hmm.
And as you step further, you notice this person come out of the back from behind the counter.
He
And
is
now behind.
tall, has a long beard, and is wearing Crusader armor.
I'm Darius Hamilton, bitch. No, it's not that Hamilton, unfortunately.
I
It
mean,
is-
you have the accent and the last name.
Fuck you. But you know what? Fuck it. I've tied the D&D into this. This is a very late, way down the line descendant.
Oh no! It's the original one.
It's the
He's
original
like
one.
he's like
It's
done
the original
something.
one. He has wings now. Yeah, I achieved sainthood.
The camera pans to him, and you just see him holding a bucket of chicken wings.
But
Did you just fucking call?
what did you just fucking call? But you enter, and he's now come up to behind the counter as you've approached it. And as you look at this man, he is well dressed. Now, the outfit is very forgot the fucking word. Very similar to a safari outfit. Good old classic out in, safari-esque outfit. And he has the proper, like, old-fashioned, like, British hat. Like the I'm a modern major general, that kind of one. And he is a very refined looking man. He goes, "Hello, I am Sir Hamilton, hunter extraordinaire. How can I help you?"
I am looking for something called an assassin rifle and the stalker variant.
I don't know why they ever named such an elegant piece of equipment with such a dark and terrible name. But a breakdown rifle is always handy. You never know when you need to, see the game that you need to get. I believe I have one in stock. Give me just a couple of seconds. As he gets into the back, and it does not take him very long. He clearly knows where everything is to the point where he has everything probably labeled in the back, very meticulously organized. And he comes out carrying this box. It's it's a case, not a very big case, but it's a case nonetheless. And he comes forward and he puts it down on the counter, and he flips the latches and opens it up. And inside is the rifle.
Hmm.
In its broke down, collapsed variant inside of this case.
Yep. Oh, what's the price of this fine beauty?
Yes, that is very much what the man looks like. The old-fashioned safari out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, that is not a hunting rifle. That's a whatever I'm hunting is going bye-bye. God forbid he has the frag rounds.
Oh God.
For this exquisite piece of equipment, that would cost about uh, about 1,750, my good sir.
Hmm. Okay. Okay. Um, how much will you take this scoped hunting rifle for?
Um,
Yeah, how much will you
uh,
take it for?
so I assume that you raise the rifle and show it
Yeah.
to him. A modification to a more shorter range firearm, but designed to be based more on actual an actual long rifle. He is giving it the lovely eye over as a connoisseur of the sniper rifle that he is. Man to be gypped.
Whoever did that needs to die in a fire.
I think the worst part is that's actually in RHS.
Yeah, it's an RHS. I remember using that. Holy shit.
Oh my god.
It's
They spray
beautiful.
painted the bolt.
Yeah, they did spray paint the bolt.
Yeah, it's
They
exactly
fucked up.
like that in RHS too. Holy
They,
shit.
they fucked up there.
I think you mean improve it.
Here, this one's been less touched.
That's literally fucking Tarkov.
For some
What?
reason, I cannot see that as a bolted weapon. I just see it as like a fucking.
So they actually made pistols like that.
Yeah.
Oh god, really? They made
Yeah.
bolted pistols?
They made Mosin pistols.
Yeah, fucking Mosin pistols.
They didn't have that
Oh.
sight because that's only half of a sight, but
Jesus.
Someone took a saw.
I can only assume that there was something wrong with the end of the barrel. They cut it down into that.
Anyway, moving on. I have a question for you, Karen. How well have you been keeping this rifle?
I mean, I've shot it a few times. Lost it when I almost got my kidney stolen. I guess it's. I don't know.
You ever get the white substance off your face? I mean, what?
What's this white stain
I'd
mark?
say decent.
So you've sort of kept it, in good nick and all that.
Hmm.
Well, it's wouldn't be bad as a starting rifle for somebody, I guess, or gift for someone's an early hunter's career. I'll say I'd buy this off you for 175. Is that agreeable with you?
Mm. Yeah, sure. Oh shit.
It's true. He's what we
If I
call a
I left my bipod on it. Did I just
Oh,
say I
yeah.
took off the bipod?
Yeah, you can say you've taken off the bipod.
Okay,
That's
cool.
an attachment. I will allow you to strip your attachments before you sell them.
Ooh. Okay, so what's the price now?
So it was what, 1750? With that. So you will be paying 1,575.
What's the skill for haggling?
Diplomacy.
Let me see. That's. I'm not doing that.
And
What?
no. He's not trained in diplomacy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that.
Fantastic, my good sport. You'd just like to put your credit stick there, and it will go through for you. So,
All right.
what kind
Cool.
of game are you playing on hunting with that, anyway?
Some fairly big game. You know. Some huge things.
Ah,
I
good
feel
man.
like I should take that away from you.
Go big or go home, I always say.
Yep.
Oh, really?
Break his pelvis.
For the record, that was out of character, for obviously.
Just
Here,
upon
there's
hearing
just
go
like
big,
right
go
behind
home,
you.
there's a half elf now at the door. Go big where?
God.
Oh god. Oh god.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
God,
Moving
that'd
on.
be fucking weird. Alright, so how much was that again?
1,575.
1,575. Okay, I have 351 left on me.
351
Ooh.
credits left.
Hmm.
Bad.
Okay, I am now the owner of an assassin rifle.
Yes. And it does come with its case, by the way.
Ooh, pretty case.
He's a man of elegance. He's not willing to part with a dangerous tool without at least having it a proper storage unit for it. My God. Be blasphemy.
Okay, queerbait, lock it up.
How dare you, sir? I'm a man of culture.
And suck in the cock, we get it.
I've never done that in my life.
I like how he's so
To your
continuing with
knowledge,
the
huh?
accent.
I mean,
I mean, how'd you end up on the beach
what happens
again?
when I'm blacked out? What happens when I'm blacked out? Anyway.
I'll see if I can buy an attachment. From this guy.
Yeah.
Do you happen to sell sniper scopes?
You want sniper scopes? Well, I mean, I would suspect he does.
Yeah. But question is how much?
question, isn't it?
Wait, when did the assassin rifle come with a sniper scope?
I don't know.
Yes, it comes with a basic sniper scope.
Yes.
Okay, so there's tiers. So he's
Yes.
about to get the Battlefield 4 version of the 40 times.
Yes, and well, my good man, I kind of specialize in these rifles. Sort of, you know,
Mhm.
you look around and yeah, he kind of has a few.
It's the name of it is just called Sniper Scope.
It's called, you mean Scope Sniper, level 3 attachment,
Yes.
priced at 1,350 base.
Come again? Can you say that again?
How
He
much
said
money
of-
do you have?
I have 361 on me, but let me see how much I have left in my bank account. Okay, I gotta do the math. How much was this scope again? Or not the scope, the actual rifle? 1575?
Yes, it costs 1575 because you
I
sold
have
your.
1,000 in my bank account. I guess I'm not getting that.
You have what, 351 on you?
Yeah,
I mean, you could get it, but if
but
it was
it's
base
it's not
price.
really. Yeah, I'm not. It's not, but
Yeah.
is it really worth it for the?
I
Slightly.
mean, even if you manage to get him down to base price, you then have 1 credit to feed yourself.
Mhm.
So you get another contract.
So yeah, I guess I'll hold off on that.
That is your prerogative, my good man. I will always be here if you need anything else.
Thank you, sir.
No problem. As he salutes you.
Yes.
I guess he's someone who's about to rock.
Okay, so assassin.
Wait, scope sniper.
Gotta change my sheet now.
Oh, him?
That
I
was
totally
the
went Jumanji in my head.
well, yeah, he has more of the appearance of that guy, but you know more of the
Close
attitude of
enough.
Sir Hammerlock. I'm Sir Hammerlock. But I didn't want to, instantly rip off Hammerlock. So Hamilton?
Hemlock.
Sir Hamilton? Worked quite well. Anyway. Reeves is now happy with his sniper rifle.
Very happy.
He's going to be cuddling that at night.
I
Nobody question the staining on the rifle. That or Reeves being incapacitated after he fires it for the first time.
Yeah. Shoot myself to know how it feels like.
No, that's not what I was insinuating.
No, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, he just walks outside the store, fucking assembles it, fires a round, scares everyone around him. He's just there on the floor like,
These pants are just fucking stained. Okay, that's all I'm really
What
here
you've
for.
got?
Yeah, I have nothing else to buy.
So, with all of that going on, bit of time has passed, and Ralloc,
Yes.
bleep, bleep, bleep.
Answering the phone call.
Ralloc, it's me.
And
We can meet. This one-on-one, or is this gonna be all of you guys and
I'm coming alone.
coming alone? Okay,
Aww.
it's
Yes,
sad
I
of you,
know.
but hey ho.
Arthur is
enough.
so heartbroken.
Oh, you meant in character.
Sad for a married man. Uh, you got an idea of where you want to meet, or should I pick the place?
Just pick a spot and tell me when to be there.
Go down to floor 76. There's a quaint little bar there called the Cock and Bulls.
Fucking hell.
Are-
What?
Nothing.
Did you seriously just say cock and balls?
Cock and Bulls.
Bulls?
Bull. Bulls.
So a
As in-
rooster and bulls.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just making sure that's all right.
It's got about a bit of that country vibe to it.
That's just the standard name of a fucking English pub.
Yeah.
I'm not even joking you. You should see some of the names of the pubs around here.
Did he say the time?
I'll be there in 30 minutes.
I'll be waiting.
So at this point, Drelloc is, I assume, heading straight for the Cock and Bulls.
God damn it.
Yeah.
And that's where we're going to leave it.
So many.
We're ending it now.
Yeah, so
Ending it now.
early.
I know it's so early, but I know you all love this and enjoy it, but I have to make everything roll, especially with all the crap you do. I can only think of so much of which ways you guys are going to go. Okay?
Well, just think more. There you go.
Fuck you.
Okay.
And I have a cat clawing at my leg wanting food, so
You'll be alright.
Yeah, you'll be right.
oh, she's been clawing at my leg and it's only getting worse. So I'm gonna go deal with this one. Come on, up you come. Ah, hello, baby girl. No, don't try to maul my face. No,
Yummy human.
basically, I swear to God, this cat will eat me if I just died.
Yummy. Um.
And I'm gonna end the stream now because